I was looking at the options today for like the feats I had when I leveled up, and I was actually kind of surprised that I had heard that you could do like improved critical chance or something in Pathfinder, but I didn't see it anywhere in Starfinder apart from like a really high level fusion and some other weird obscure thing. But you're stuck on
I feel like
20s.
I saw that on something. I don't remember
Yeah,
what it
like
was
it's
now.
20s. I saw so many feats that are like when you get a critical, when you get a critical, when you get a critical. I was like, bitch, that shit's not that often. For a
Yeah.
1 in 20, it's not that often. I can't imagine sinking a feat for a specific critical, you know.
Yeah.
When you do crit,
Maybe
they're
there are
fucking
weapons that
dead.
do that.
It was a fusion that did it, and then there was something else. It doesn't matter. I didn't take it. Oh, um,
You know what's funny is every time I level up, I always pick stealth because I feel like in the future he's really good at sneaking, so he has
sure.
to be. So I have to make sure he's good at sneaking.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Interesting.
Well, because he's stuck on that ship. Like there was literally a camera pointed at the door and no one noticed him.
Yeah. Makes sense. I almost went with like this feat that gave me some like witch warper spells that look kind of fun. I think it was like 2 level 0s and 1 level 1. I think I was going to take one that made people stumble, which made them off target and give them half their movement. One was misfire, and like when in a 25-foot range, you could make anything that uses charges or ammunition fail to fire 1 time.
Damn.
That one was interesting. And then there's the level 1 that looked cool was like you could make a wisp and it emitted light and it could move 60 feet a turn, and you would use it to basically go light someone up like a target, like remove the darkness around them. Like you could move it around and it was like unkillable. It was just like a movable light you could float around. Oh, stumble would also make a flying creature fall
Plummet.
10 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
useful.
I'm really torn. I can't even remember the one I chose before I sent it. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was like something stupid like better range or something.
Something stupid.
Something stupid. I'm gonna switch it to the other one. I've been thinking about it all day. Yeah, I did. It was Far Shot that I put it on. I want to do the one that makes people trip.
Well, James, you were
Oh.
right.
Oh yeah, that game is fun.
I definitely spent more time playing that than doing just about anything else today.
Game?
Zero Sievert, which is like a
Top
Oh.
down.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like
it's,
Single player.
Stalker. It's more like Stalker with Tarkov, like
Elements.
elements.
Tarkov
yeah.
sensibilities. Yeah.
It definitely scratches the itch that Tarkov created, but like I can't play Tarkov.
I saw that game and I thought it looked really cool. I was like,
is
this
really
game needs
fun.
multiplayer. Not necessarily like versus, but like a co-op would be really fun.
Oh man, like yeah, there's just times where I'm like, oh wow, I'm doing so great. I was in a map for like 15 minutes. And I got just literally everything, and then this dude who I've reliably killed over and over just murdered me. Absolutely put me down in the ground. It was fun.
Yeah. The night raids, even with night vision goggles, like you shoot somewhere and then all of a sudden, for no reason, like there's 2 boar and a ghoul behind you, and they just murder you. Okay, who's ready for some Starfinder?
I am.
Yay!
100% your GM is. Definitely spent
Definitely wasn't playing Zero Subvert today.
up until the very last minute.
Yeah.
But it's okay. I did all of my maps earlier in the week. Let's see here. We are. So when last we left, you guys had gone to the planet Tyru in the Locust system to pull like essentially like a hard drive from a research station's computer. You were able to locate the station and locate the computer and extract the hard drive and descend the mountain. Along the way, you did battle with a full-sized Tyruian cloudworm, as well as cloudworm larvae.
Mm.
The larvae, indeed, were were probably more of the threat. It seemed like.
Yeah, we couldn't hit anything, right? Is that?
Yeah, you guys had
Yeah.
really bad rolls,
Yeah.
and they had a debuff
Ugh.
on them. But you guys were able to dispatch them.
Scare them away. At
Yeah.
least.
Nobody has the ability to haul anything of 10 bulk, do they?
I technically
No.
Could
My-
and move
Yeah.
slowly, or
I could be
My other guy
encumbered,
could.
but not overburdened.
okay. You do have the option to take the ancient cloudworm skull that was on the battlefield, thinking that it may be of some value to the research station, but you don't have to haul it if you don't want to. You do still have to hoof it quite a ways back
Well,
to the
we
ship.
were talking about we were gonna strap it to the climbing robot.
Hauling robot, but I would help it.
Oh,
That was the
yeah.
idea.
That's right, because there was a slot for it.
I
There
can
was a
carry
fourth
most of it.
spot.
I can carry 6 pounds, and then I'm encumbered. So if I carry half of it, then it carries the. Well, can anyone else carry 5 bulk?
Yes, but I was
Like,
just
we have
thinking
room
like
for it,
if
or-
it's got 4 like climbing harnesses, we can use that to strap it to the robot, and it should be able to carry it. I would hope.
Ugh.
If it's carrying all of us, that's more than 10 bulk. So
That's true.
I don't know.
I mean,
It's
I can
not
always just
carrying you. It's more of a sure-footed device that you guys attach yourselves to, so you don't go like
Yeah, but
falling over a cliff.
sure. But if we did all fall, I would hope that it'd be able to.
it would
Catch
come
all
with
of us?
I mean, would you trust the Boston? I guess yeah. It's.
I wouldn't want
imagine. I
to.
imagine it looks like that Boston Dynamics dog thing, but with goat hooves.
Oh, I want to kick that thing over. That's all I want to do is just try to kick the thing over.
Hmm.
It looks like so much
Uh,
fun.
I saw this like movie about these. Was it called Settlers or something? Yeah, Settlers. It's like these people on Mars, and there's like a really cool robot. It was the only reason to watch this dumb movie. It was a neat little robot. It was called like Steve or something.
I remember one of the first DVD movies I ever watched was, what was it called? Mars Mission. It had Val Kilmer and a robot, and it was
Val
the
Kilmer.
stupidest fucking movie. It was awful.
Here's
Let's see.
what is this? There's like this robot has gotten so much attention, but
It's
the
called
movie
Red Planet.
was that the one that was like John Woo directed that, and it was like Ice-T was in it?
No.
Oh, that was like
Definitely not.
That was
Ghost
awesome,
of
though.
that was Ghost of Mars. Was that John Woo? Of Mars, 2001. Directed that. Oh, John Carpenter. Yikes. Never mind.
Okay. So, are you guys doing something with the skull? If so, tell me what you're doing with the skull.
Strap it to the robot.
Okay, what do you guys have to work with as far as strapping something?
That's a good
I was gonna
question.
say just the climbing harnesses would be pretty good. I assume that they're harnesses that probably wouldn't fit all the way around it, but they have
So,
some
who's
kind
not
of
using a
attachment
climbing harness then? Because
They have some kind of attachment
harnesses.
to the robot,
I won't.
right?
But
Okay.
I'll also help the robot kind of carry it just in case it struggles. a
Is
little.
it still like really bad terrain around here?
I mean, it can be. Yeah, it's kind of dodgy. You guys
you
got a
never
ways to
know.
go. I mean, you guys You guys did end up, I think, parking the ship about 9 miles away.
Oh yeah, we did roll the worst
Yeah.
place to land.
That's fine.
That's fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
So I'll assist the robot in carrying it because I think that 10 might be too much for it. On top of what it probably already has on it.
Okay, so you guys are hauling the ancient cloudworm skull.
And it has to stay with me anyways, so.
Okay, so like I said last time, before you ran into the cloudworm larvae, you guys actually saw an avalanche start like below where you were at. Luckily, you guys rolled pretty well on your way down, and you were able to avoid being a part of that. And then you fought these cloudworms, and you're slowly making your way back across this pretty windy, very cold planet surface. So we're going to start with some fortitude checks, fortitude saves to see if anybody's going to take some cold damage from being out here in the elements on the way back. So roll me some okay,
Okay, so
Shrap
this
is
is
okay.
to the cold. I have a +4.
Okay.
So this will
You said
So-
Constitution?
Fortitude.
Well, didn't matter
Fortitude.
anyways.
No, you're good.
30.
How do you
30.
do? How do you do Fortitude? Is that an abilities?
It's a saving
Why am I
throw.
not seeing this? Oh
It's
God.
doing weird
Okay.
saving throws,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it. Fortitude save +2. Save. Open that shit back up. Fortitude. Save.
Fortitude.
15.
15 is just enough. Okay, you guys are all okay.
Yeah.
So, you crest a hill, and you're thinking once we crest this hill, we're going to be able to see the ship because it is where we parked it. And you come up to the top of the hill and you look down, and somewhere down below the hill, the surface of the planet seems to be spewing like hot fog and steam and smoke, and it's obscuring the entire like miniature valley that you should be seeing your ship down in from this vantage point. You were warned that the seismic quality of this planet is super unstable because you guys rolled so poorly on your like sensor and science and piloting checks. You ended up picking a really bad place to land, and you think perhaps a fissure has opened up, and it is in fact a race against time to get back to the ship.
Oh, great.
So let's take it to the map. Let me get you set up here, and I will bring you all over.
Is this like a case of like we can go around, or like we have to run across like an ice field before?
No, you have to access the ship,
Uh,
and in order to do that, we have some mechanics to see how long it will take you to get to the ship, and how much damage the ship will take in the meantime.
I have another question about just like general Starfinder.
Yes.
Like how does it work in comparison to Dungeons and Dragons for like stealth? Like, can you attempt to stealth as like a movement
Yeah.
turn? I don't know. And then like also attack from doing that, or is that one of those things where you need to like really focus on stealthing and then worry about? I don't remember if I saw that in my action.
Are you asking for the sake of like making sneak attacks of some sort? Because there's a different mechanic for operatives to make.
Yeah,
sneak
it's a trick.
attacks in
It's the
Starfinder.
trick attack.
Trick
Is how you do
attack,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. So stealth is really just moving around other people. You can't really do stealth in combat. I think it's like
You can sneak up and you can surprise an enemy.
before
you could
combat.
Yeah, and you would then
Yeah.
get a surprise round,
Okay.
which is pretty cool.
I think that was like generally like you can't really do like stealth attacks in Starfinder during combat already.
No, you can get a surprise round, and then if you're an operative, you get the
Trick attack.
trick attack. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. That was it.
All right. Let's see here. Bring you guys over to the board here. Okay. So let me know once you've all found your characters here.
Yeah.
found
Wow,
me.
that's cool. Fog.
Sick vape trick, bro.
Yeah.
All right. So here's how this is going to work. You've obviously parked the ship in an unsafe spot, and the land near the ship has subsided underneath of it, and an injection of corrosive, hot, poisonous gas has erupted. The open fissure has lava at the bottom, and your ship is listing towards the hole,
Oh no.
but isn't in the pit yet.
It's
The
like
pit isn't
balanced
really
on the
large enough
edge.
to engulf the ship, but the fissure on the opposite side of the starship, the fissure is on the opposite side of the starship from you. So you guys will face little risk of falling in. However, the ship must be rescued, and the hot acidic smoke from the volcanic vent makes reaching the ship difficult because you can now barely see. So this whole area is covered in heavy smoke. This is going to be sort of like a chase scene where, depending on how you roll during your turn, you'll be able to move a little bit closer to the starship. And the idea is that you all have to get on the starship before the starship explodes.
Do we all have to get on the starship?
Well, you can certainly leave someone behind because I'm sure they have plot armor and we'll figure out how to get them back.
I'm just saying.
But the idea is,
someone
yeah,
landed-
everybody needs.
Someone landed here. I think maybe they should take one for the team.
You all failed checks.
I don't think I
It was
checked,
a-
did I?
I don't.
It was
I don't remember
Yeah.
that.
It was a team effort.
All right.
Fast forward past that part. Let's never go to that part again.
Okay. So a creature within 5 feet of you has almost complete concealment, which means it's going to be hard for you to see each other.
Right.
And those farther away have total concealment. The heavy smoke is acidic and hot. So as you begin your turn within it, you will take 1d4 worth of acid and fire damage each round.
We didn't rest after anything, did we?
No.
Right.
Okay.
How damaged are you? Let's take a look here.
No
I
time.
19.
I mean, it was a 9-mile walk. You guys said none of you have stamina. None of you have stamina.
I
Let's
didn't
take some
have.
resolve points.
Hold
here.
on. I didn't have stamina, but I gained stamina from leveling up.
Yeah,
So my
that's what happened.
character
to me.
sheet shows 12 stamina.
Yeah,
Right.
mine says 11.
So I don't know how that works.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah.
you all are going to lose a resolve point because you all will have taken 10 minutes after that last fight.
Yeah, I figured we
Just-
would.
So I will. So James, how many resolve points do you have at your new level?
6.
Six? Okay,
Still
still 6. So now you have 4 resolve points.
Do you want me to do it?
Nope, I got it. What's your new What's your new hit point or your stamina total?
I just entered the new stamina total.
35.
Health, health is unchanged.
Okay, health is unchanged. Okay.
Yeah,
Just
Uh,
going
all
over
my
my dex and
stats.
con and stuff.
Okay, you've done it. And make sure that you have one less. Did you were you already missing a resolve point?
Yeah.
No, Bernald.
No, I just took it off.
Okay. And then Shrap, what's your new stamina point total?
It is 32. No, 40.
32.
Sorry.
40.
Hit points
Okay,
is
what
32.
toughness? 40.
9 and K.
And your hit points.
32.
Damn, no. It's a huge step up for a mystic.
I'm
Okay.
fucking balling.
Okay. So
50
now,
stam.
Woo-wee.
and let's see here.
What's EAC? Oh yeah, EAC, KAC.
Yeah, my EAC and KAC both went up by 1.
Where is that?
All right.
Because of my
We are
solar
going to
shield.
start with Shrapnel. Shrapnel, you are going to start your turn by making a perception check.
Great.
All right, I'm good at that. Perception.
You're a rat.
Go.
20.
Yeah, plus 13? Fuck.
That is a failure.
Ooh,
Oh.
So
well, I'm
you
dead.
will actually use your turn to go off course and not actually make it any closer to the ship than you otherwise would have. And in the you will take 1 point of acid damage and
So yeah,
3
I
points
was
of
at
fire damage.
full. We took a short rest. Is that what
Yeah.
we're going with?
So
Okay.
now you're at 36 stamina.
I'm dead.
whoa, what?
There's no
Wait,
way
are
I'm
we
gonna
doing
make
full
that.
stamina now?
Yeah, I took a resolve point away from everybody.
Yeah, we
including
rested,
you.
basically.
Okay.
Okay. Brenald.
Well, I'm fucked, because if a 20 doesn't make it, there's no way I'm making it.
Oh,
So I only have a +5, so see,
Oh.
there it is.
You also go off course. And we'll take. You don't have you don't have any damage resistance to any elemental damage, do you?
Is it heavy smoke?
Yeah, but the smoke itself is very hot and very acidic, so you're
Well,
gonna
hot or
take.
cold is something I have a. Well, that's only a fortitude save, so if I'm not making a save, then no.
Okay. All right, Callius.
no. Perception, is that right?
Yeah.
Perception.
Hope you have a good eye.
I have blind sense. But that's
Seems
not
pretty
what
good.
I
Tell
think
me-
it is.
Tell me about blind sense before you roll your perception.
I think that means I can sense creatures near me. I'm
need-
checking.
okay.
Is roll 20? No, that's Pathfinder. Hold on a second. That's Pathfinder. I need to. Oh, blind sense. Starfinder. Looks like the de facto online archives of Nethys.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
There's
Yeah, I
so
got
many
nothing.
fucking things.
I'm never gonna find the ship.
Blind. Okay. Senses. These include blind sense. Just as actions determine what you can do, senses can perceive and how different alien races, blah blah blah. The broad definitions. Okay, well, fuck. Hold on. Let me go to 3 of 10. Imprecise senses allow a creature to perceive certain details and clues about the world, which vary depending on the sense, but these are not sufficient for the creature to make out nuanced detail the way a human sight does. For many creatures, their non-visual senses are imprecise. This is a collective thing. Specific sensing mechanisms. Creatures with blind sense typically perceive using a special sense mechanism. Oh my god. When this sense... This is not helpful at all. Like, it's defining...
It sounds like you
something.
have to pick a sense.
For many, their non-visual senses are imperceptive. Have keen senses. It's like it's an abstract term.
Since you
Well-
probably haven't heard of.
It's saying specific entries for blind sense can be found on special abilities beginning on page 262.
Yeah. So
Where-
did you pick a sense when you got blind sense?
I think it's part of my race, my species.
But
so like
but it
psychic.
sounds like you need to pick one of your senses other than sight.
No, I think I got it. It's blind sense gives me like there's states of awareness. I could be aware of presence of something's presence, and that would be blind sense. I can be aware of something's location, and that would be blind sense. But dealing with heavy fog, because it's not dealing with like a creature, I'm not like it'd be like like a platypus like senses like the electromagnetic like pulses of like muscles, like the muscles firing and like an animal, a prey animal.
So here are some things from the core rulebook. So
It helps me be aware of creatures, not navigate in hard to
this
see
is
areas.
blind sense, correct?
Blind sense, yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping it would help. I don't think it's going to help. It's not like dark vision or like true sight or anything like that.
Okay. Cool. All right. So
It's not dark vision.
roll
All right,
perception.
here we go. I thought it'd help for a second. It sounded cool.
I mean, thinking outside the box, I think is the only way we're going to succeed this.
Well,
We're all gonna die here.
yeah, we're all going to die.
I mean,
that's right. We are.
I glanced at my spells and I just thought none of these help at all.
Well, yeah. I have the wisp. I have a wisp that I can make, but I don't know if that's going to
I
help.
think Mike wants to kill us all so he can go back to his game.
I can. I mean, I have.
You all have plot armor because you have to make it to episode 1. And some of you have to survive through that.
I have limited telepathy.
Only Callius dies.
Well, I have limited telepathy. Could I help correct when people are going away, like for me, or?
Yeah, except you don't know where you're going either. So
Sure.
yes, if you were to roll well and think that you were heading in the right direction, and you wanted to try to guide your at least one, up to one other member of your party. Yeah, you could try to convince them to go a specific way.
I think I could get them. I could probably get them to point towards me, and
You
then
will
say,
take
"Go that
4
way."
total damage, by the way. So you're at 31.
Oh, fuck.
Strappy.
You're our only hope. I think
more
you're the
perception?
Only one that could,
Perception again.
yeah. I think you're the only one.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Natural
cleared the
20.
dice.
I saw
was-
a natural 20.
That was a natural 20.
I saw it.
Okay.
I saw it.
I saw it.
Let's see what the log says. The log didn't record it.
Hey, yeah, check the Twitch recording.
Twitch.
The instant playback, yeah.
Oh, someone had to be looking at it though. Oh, it never
You
came
can,
up
you
in
can
the
clip
log.
it.
I saw
Never
it.
came
The
up in the
dice
log.
stopped it, and it was a glowing 20.
Uh
You want me to roll again?
There's not many things I'm going to like.
huh. Just to see. Let's have you roll again.
Wow.
It's a 1. Okay. A 21 will do it.
Oh god.
So now you know what the DC is.
You just have to roll 16 or higher.
Okay. Now, Shrapnel, you can move your full movement towards the ship. But if you do, you might need to do something else. So you can move carefully and do half your movement, or you can do balls out movement and risk some other stuff.
I'll move carefully.
Okay, so you go ahead and move your guy half his movement.
Let's see, did I gain movement? I forget. Nope, just 30. Okay.
That's your full movement.
30.
So you're doing the full movement here.
Oh, sorry. Half movement.
Yeah, you can take
Yeah,
it slow
right.
because you have a pretty good chance of making it there each turn.
There we go.
Okay. Branald.
Watch me wander into the death.
Oh, yeah, can I also like squeak that I think I see the way?
It is super loud, but you guys are in enviro suits and should technically have comms. The problem is that no one knows what direction is which.
Yeah, but I'm shouting like that direction, and I'm pointing even though no one can see me. It's over
you're
there.
shouting on comms, so you're in stereo.
I
in
know
other
that.
people's ears. They
I
don't know where
that,
you are.
and that's what I'm doing.
Do we have a compass?
Can I click the keys of the ship and make it honk?
Whoop, whoop.
How do you
I
secure a
rolled
ship? Can
terrible,
anyone just start
so-
it?
All right, so you will also not make
Yeah,
progress, and you'll be like over here.
I'll take
All
it.
right.
That roll was definitely a natural 20 when you cleared
It for
it.
sure was.
Well, you succeeded anyways, so
I could have
All right.
extra succeeded.
All right, Callius, you can move up to your full movement or half your movement. Towards.
I'll go my full movement, but I would also like to.
Whoa! Ooh.
I would also like to ping Bernald and help guide him. I like how I can see on my screen, but how far away from Bernald? I should be able to sense him. Oh, did we lose someone?
We
Is it
lost
me?
Mike.
Jesus,
no.
this meltdown. Sorry, I had to restart because. Okay, what were you asking, James?
I've got psychic sense. I can sense nearby creatures with my telepathy.
Yes.
It's not for some reason giving me a range on that, but I believe it's 30 feet. Because I saw some improved ones that will go up to like 60 or like double that. So it should be 30. And this isn't just blind sense. Like I should be able to sense creatures. I should have a sort of like familiar connection to maybe like what Bernald like feels like or sounds like, you know, with the telepathy. So I'd like to, if I now have a bearing on the ship, I'd like to help like triangulate like where Bernald needs to move to. So if I can sense that he's say what 20 feet, you know, was that 60 degrees to my right or something, I should be able to tell him. How does that work with telepathy? How do you say like?
You're heading the wrong way, coach.
Well, I was gonna say like turn, you know, 30 degrees to your left, Bernald. Like turn 30 degrees to your left, or stand still, and you know.
Yeah, so yeah, you can sense people with telepathy, but do you also have something that lets you send messages to them?
I know you can
Yeah,
read
I'm
my
looking.
mind. I know that's like
Yeah,
a thing.
No, I should
it's a
definitely be able
racial
to talk
trait
to him.
of Lashunta's.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Is it racial traits in
Yeah, it's a
Benford?
racial trait of Lashunta's.
Limited telepathy. Lashundas can mentally communicate with any creatures within 30 feet.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet.
Conversing telepathically with multiple creatures simultaneously is just as difficult as listening to multiple people speaking. Well, it doesn't say you can't do that, but
It's just one of those
It's
things
not
where it's like you might lose something.
not terribly hard.
All right.
Yeah.
So if you're doing this for Bernald, though you can't see Bernald and don't know how he's oriented,
I know
so
where
we're
he's.
gonna have you pass a flat check to give Bernald a bonus to his roll for perception.
Okay.
So go ahead and just roll a flat check. So just roll a d20 for me. I was hoping for a DC 10.
Ooh.
Keep it up though. Okay, but you yourself can move. So,
I myself will move.
Okay. Do you want to move up to your full move length, or do you want to move half your move length? Move speed.
You said if I move full, there's another thing I have to do.
There may be other things. I just don't want you to be like,
Yeah,
I
I'll
wouldn't have
move.
moved
No,
if I
that's fine.
knew
I'm gonna
fucking
move
awful
full.
shit.
I'm gonna
Okay.
move.
I know
full.
there's a vicious sardine pit.
I'm all. Yeah. 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 It's fine. I'm wondering now. I also have this thing called psychokinetic hand. It says you point your finger at the target object, gaining the ability to lift it and move it.
Yeah.
That doesn't let me
It's like up to
poke.
5 pounds or
That
something.
doesn't let me
like that, right?
poke someone.
It could
No,
if you could
it's
see them.
yeah, it's a okay. It's not. It doesn't do what I think it does. I was thinking it was like the sensors floating disc sort of thing.
Okay.
Right.
So go ahead and move however far you want within your movement speed towards
Okay.
the ship.
All right, here we go. Hold on. Why is it?
What if you don't
What?
move towards the ship?
All right,
You don't have to move towards the ship if you don't want
two.
to.
What if you want to walk
Three.
into the wasteland?
Here,
and
you know what?
accept your
I'm gonna.
fate?
I know which direction
A
Bernald is going.
confused penguin.
I'm gonna go towards Bernald. 1,
Okay.
2, 3, 4. That was quick.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go. Oops. 5. Sort of like start to lead him, like tap him on the shoulder and say like, "Follow me," and
Okay.
jump off the cliff here. It won't let me, but here we go. I have my character locked to like tile grid. Oh,
Ah,
Okay.
There you
So, give me a reflex save.
Reflex. I hope it's good.
I believe in you.
Well, I just kept rolling, huh? That's fun. That's pretty good. 12 is
You're gonna
high.
break your ankle.
Mm-hmm.
So, you step and one of your feet goes like through the rock and into like just beneath the surface magma.
Oh.
Oh,
The floor is
It
lava.
catches your foot and you fall forward like flat on your face. You will now be prone and you will take just a little bit of damage.
There goes your career as a foot fetish model.
ow.
Okay, you will take 3 bludgeoning damage as you smack your body down on the ground here.
It's just a little more niche for the people who like scarred feet. You know,
Yeah. A little burnt veneer, you know.
This lady's got tough feet.
But because you had to roll a flat check for your telepathy, but then you went up and tapped him. So roll another flat check.
Ugh.
Is that good? Number 1.
No, but it's not bad the way some other roll types would be. Shrapnel,
Ugh.
perception again.
perception again.
Chika! 23.
Hopefully
Okay,
you get to the
you
ship
can-
and
you
you can
can-
like turn it on and we'll all be able to find it. That's the hope.
Yeah. He'll get
Yeah.
the seats warmed up. He'll get the seat heat going, and
I'm gonna
He'll get
move
his playlist
full
loaded.
distance this time.
Yeah, he focused
Because
on
why
getting his
not?
playlist right.
See what happens when I do that.
okay.
Can't see it
Go ahead
anymore.
and roll a reflex save.
Reflex. 13.
DC 13. Your foot catches on a piece of like volcanic rock, and you go tumbling ass over tea kettle.
Ouch.
You fall prone, and will take
Idiot.
4 points of bludgeoning damage, putting you at
Just
32
go the wrong
stamina.
way.
Stay down, rat. There you go. Okay. But hey, you're close. Bernald.
Can I
You
use
feel
my
a tap at your
action-
shoulder, you turn around, and you can't see your friend anymore.
No one's
Wow.
there.
Say, instead of doing a perception check, can I just help up Callius?
She's down the side of the cliff there.
Okay, well then I guess I gotta do a perception.
She is tumbled out of sight.
Oh no. Well, she's probably dead.
It's a good roll.
Jesus Christ.
So you're gonna make your way like
You
along this here
guys.
ravine.
The fuck was that?
Guys, it's right there. I'm pointing.
Yeah, but I think I see an Arby's.
Space Arby's.
Yeah.
I thought you
Yeah.
rolled, James, but I didn't see your roll come up.
I didn't roll yet.
Oh.
Should I get up first, or do I need to do anything to get up, or is my foot still in the lava?
Movement, right? Or no?
It's
It's a whole movement, isn't it?
it
Unless
is
you're
your
a-
move action, but let's see how if you get up, or sorry, if you succeed on your perception check, then the most you'll be able to move will be half your speed. I'll say that for simplicity. None of these storm sounds are very good.
I think Space Arby's has like extra meats now. Like,
They've got different kinds of meats.
Well,
you.
it's getting better.
So you will be able to stand up, but you will not be able to make progress towards the ship.
Don't worry, guys. I'll go find us another Elder Skull.
Okay, now all of the
Is the climbing robot with Bernal? Is that
Yeah, it has to be.
now I can't see. Okay, there you go. Oh, okay, that's what happened.
It follows whoever activated it, I guess, or set it. And
All
I
right.
got really lucky on that engineer check.
Shrapnel.
Perception. 17.
Okay. So you can stand up and then you can use half your movement to
But
head towards the ship.
Yosoki
Stand
get
up.
standing up for prone for as a free action.
Woohoo.
Yes. Traits and benefits. Is that the tail or is it Moxie?
Unless you
Stand from
didn't
prone
change
as a
it.
swift action. Yeah, Moxie.
Yeah.
So does that mean I can do full movement?
Yes. If you want to do full movement.
Full movement.
Up to
Who
you to
cares
save
if
the
I
ship.
fall on my face? Reflex save again?
Reflex save.
I mean, you can't fall twice.
21.
All right, you're all right. You're all right. Okay. That'll be Brenal next.
Can I just turn my gun on myself? Is that an option?
Just swallow some lead there.
Yeah, there it is.
What you can do is just start shooting in like
Wow.
300 different directions, and then wait until you hear the ping from the
Yep.
ship.
So, or hear shrapnel go, my leg.
Mm-hmm.
Because I do have 2 handguns now.
So I've been rolling in what I assume is the void. This time I'm gonna roll into the mountain.
Yeah.
I'll change it up. Hit some terrain this time. Yeah, it works.
Yeah, should I be taking damage? I only took damage once.
Let's
So
see here.
I can't tell where I'm going.
yeah.
Could I reasonably tell that I'm next to a cliff and deduce that this is the cliff
4
I
damage
fell
per
off of?
round. 40. Sorry, what was that?
Nothing. Trying to bullshit my way into the right direction. Like, I fell off a cliff. I got up. Shouldn't I be able to just know the cliff is right next to me and then go the opposite direction?
I mean, you'd probably go one of these ways, I would assume. Whether
Yeah,
it be
you're
this way.
you're stumbling in a direction that's not actually
Yeah.
directly towards the ship.
Uh-huh.
We're just visually representing it
Mhm.
with tokens on a board.
Yeah.
Shrapnel.
Also, after falling, you might be a little dazed and not realize which way you're going.
Okay, sorry. And okay, shrapnel. Getting to the ship.
26.
Callius is going to take 4 additional damage.
So I'm at 40 now.
Shrapnel,
Also,
you're
you
moving
didn't
your
move me
full.
the wrong way.
Yeah, I'll move full.
Okay.
Reflex. Yeah. 11.
Your foot goes through rock and into hot lava, and you stumble forward on your face again.
Yeah, in the
Ouch.
comms, you hear. Yeah. I think I'm okay.
And you are knocked prone.
I am not.
How much damage?
I already put it on your guy.
2 damage. Okay.
You know, I can't roll low forever.
You know what? You're right. You were
I'm
right.
so dead.
Motherfucker, with these rolls.
Well, I'm extra fucked because I have to roll like a 16 or higher. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah.
You got a good chance of doing it.
It's like a 1 in 5. That's not great.
Whoop.
It's the same chance of rolling 1 to 5, which you have done.
That's a good point. I'm calling bullshit on the dice. That's what I'm doing. As long
You've
as you
gotten
two
three-
make it, and then this will explain why I'm a villain later, because you guys left me on a planet, and it really...
Yeah, that
You're the
makes
chosen
sense.
one.
You were the chosen one, Ronald.
Okay,
said you'd bring
Broga,
the skull back.
Callius, you can move up to your full movement towards the ship if you want.
I do.
Okay. And then roll me a reflex save.
I don't think my reflex save is good. It is
Here's
not.
my new technique: just dropping it on the ship. Hey, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna try your strat.
Okay, you're all right.
I'm just going to drop it. I'm not even throwing that shit anymore.
Yeah, I think the ship is safety. Also, we're never doing another mission for the Science Council again.
Yeah.
This
Can
is
I-
it.
Is there? Can't tell Bernald to follow my voice, but can I give? Oh. Wait, that one spell I have. I want to cast the wisp.
The Wiz,
The whiz. I have to
black
find
version of
spells.
Wizard of Oz.
Oh yeah, wisp ally. You draw forth otherworldly energy to create a small spherical floating wisp that can distract your enemies in combat. This wisp can move 60 feet per round in a direction, and you can direct it as a move action on your turn.
Well, you're using your move action, so
The wisp is made of pure energy and light and can't be damaged. Although, in addition, the wisp sheds light in a 20-foot radius in the color of your choice.
Okay,
That's what
so
I want to
for
do.
that, we will give you. Let's see here. And we will do that. And then we will make it fly. And then we'll change the size to small. And
I
then
don't
we
know what
will
that thing
enable
is.
you
I'm just assuming it's Squidward.
to be able to use it. Okay. And we're calling this a wisp. Right?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but cool. Looks like a flower.
Yeah.
It should be a flower with a little bit of light coming out
I
of it.
can't see the light, but that's fine. The world is kind of weird.
What?
I'm just.
This is my life now. I live here. I shall collect these rocks. The minerals.
cast-
No one will have more rocks from Tyru than me.
For these
I
spells,
will
your
be
caster
owner
level
of
is
rocks.
equal to your character level, and the key ability score is charisma. Caster. These spells, your caster level is equal to your character level. Okay, and your key ability score is charisma.
I'm hoping that monster we let go comes back and saves me. He calls it even. That's what I'm really hoping for.
And you write it like Falcor.
Yeah, he's just like everyone gets one, you know. Like
Do you know how you calculate a DC for a spell? I don't have to. Like, well, I guess you kind of do, but
I think it's similar to 5e.
Does it explain it on here? Hold on, let me see.
caster level check operative. Caster level check. What's that? It says for these spells, your caster level is character level. And then for checks, it's charisma, but that doesn't tell me how to do.
DC of an effect you create equals 10 plus half your class level plus your key ability score modifier.
Plus the key ability score modifier.
How did mine go?
So
For spells,
So-
this is 10 plus the level of the spell plus your key ability score modifier.
And plus the level of the spell?
And as an operative, your key ability score is dexterity.
Yeah, for these ones, it's specifically charisma. It would be 10 plus 2 plus, what was that middle variable?
The level of the spell.
The level of the spell. Oh, it's level 1. Okay, so 13. Got it. All right, cool. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks.
Oh, I have dark vision. That might as a spell. That might have been useful.
That might have been useful.
I don't have any spell slots though. Is the thing.
All right, Callius, you've
Yeah.
moved.
I moved. I'm going to send this wisp. I should be able to detect which direction Bernald is in. Bernald, look for the light. I'm gonna start sending it towards him. I don't know where he is, but I'm gonna like move it 30 feet towards him.
Okay.
Can't. It's not my. I don't know where he is. It was 30 feet. Wait. It's here. 30 feet. There. Oh wow! It landed right on him. Oh wait, it didn't even start from where the fuck I was. Is it doing that? Right? 30 feet? Yeah, close enough. All right. Follow the light. It can move 60.
Oh. Yeah. All right.
I figured I can move it towards him. And maybe 5 feet away.
So out of the
It's-
fog, I see all of a
Well, how
sudden
much-
a light object.
Well, hold on. It's 20 feet. It makes light in 20 feet, a 20-foot radius. So
Okay.
does that
Only
mean that?
see 10
So
feet.
Right. How does that combat the fog, though?
So, unless otherwise specified by some power on your character sheet, you really only have the ability to see 5 feet in front of you, and even that is obscured. Anything beyond 5 feet is completely obscured.
And light isn't going to help.
I mean, you can fly that up to him, and he'll be able to see something through the obscuring mist.
Okay.
So, I think you're
Well,
on the right track here.
Hopefully,
Alright.
I'm going to try and have it like 5 feet from him. You know, that's
Okay.
my goal.
Shrapnel!
The hero we
So-
need.
Yeah.
No.
You will be able
He's so
to stand
close.
I stand up, but I have no idea where I'm going.
up. So you'll stay right there.
I guess so. Yeah.
Rather than go
Bernal,
the wrong way.
you see a light come up within about 5 feet of you.
Hell is this?
You heard Cal's voice. Follow the light, Bernard.
And hear it
Into
in
the
your-
afterlife.
Follow the light.
Mm-hmm.
I have to roll that on the
Yeah.
ship. Oh wow.
The wisp will give you a +4 to your roll, so you'll have a +5. Now, Bernald, let's see here.
Oh, my
I have some damage to catch up on here, so let's see
Yeah.
here. It's gonna be 5 damage for old Shrappy.
Okay.
And for Bernal, that's gonna be 4 damage.
Ouch.
And-
My blood.
And for old Callius, 4 damage.
Good thing you rested, or I would have been dead by now.
Okay, Callius.
Perception?
Perception.
Mm-hmm. Bloop. Wow. I think maybe I'm more focusing on trying to bring Bernald to me.
Bernald, get up here, you.
Bernald, do you
Hi.
see the light?
Yes.
Okay. Shrapnel. He stands up.
Yes. Stand up and be true. Fuck.
Don't be kidding me.
Where is it? It was supposed to be right here. Bernald.
Okay, there's
Here,
no way. Keep rolling so
5
low.
damage for you.
On the ship, baby. Eat ass.
Wow.
Wow, your rolls are spectacularly bad, even with a +5. Okay, Callius.
Aha!
That will do it.
Bernard, follow me. I know where the ship is. By follow me, I mean follow my wisp.
I don't know where you are, and this list is blinding me. I'm having.
All right,
a
are you
bad
moving your
time.
full movement towards the ship?
Um,
Well, we need to save
No.
the ship. If the ship gets destroyed, then we all die.
oh,
So,
well then yes. Then yes.
also, if you get the ship on, you could probably turn on lights and shit, and it might be.
I also don't know
noticeable.
how I get in the ship. I don't know where the door is.
Well, getting to
Don't
it
know.
means you can touch it and then walk
All right.
to the door.
Cool.
I would think.
Okay. Callius will take 5 damage.
Why?
Because it's hot and acidic.
Rah!
Also, you're wearing a mini skirt. It's space.
Mhm.
Okay. I am reminded. So who has the ship sheet?
I do.
Okay. So this is damage to the starboard side.
Oh, well, okay. Hold on. I didn't have it open.
Oh.
Yeah, you jerk. Stop breaking her stuff.
So 11
Shit.
damage to the starboard side.
Oops, not edit. View. Come on. Cheat. 11 damage to the starboard side. 11 damage. SP? Is that right?
Yeah, shield points first,
Shield
then
point
hull.
first. All right. 11 damage. We got 4 shield points left on the starboard side. But I wouldn't know that. Okay.
Nope. That's better. Soothing volcano sounds. That's what I was looking for. Okay. So you have the damage listed out there?
I do.
All right. Are we through shields on one side?
No?
Okay. Shrapnel.
Are we still damaged from like the last
No.
battle?
No, your
Repair.
ship was repaired.
90s.
It was a
I swear it
requirement
was
from
right
the-
here.
Where's like the refresh?
Bernald.
What's
Come on, buddy. You can do this. +5 to the roll.
Really winging it. I don't know.
That'll do it.
Finally.
Fucking finally.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
I
gonna
am
move your-
taking full movement.
All right. Reflex save. You got good reflexes, right?
No.
So-
I have a +2. I'm fucked.
You're
Oh
fine.
My God, Jesus.
Let's see here. You will take 4 points of damage. That's okay. You've got a lot of stamina points now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dumb.
Callius.
All right, sorry, I'm just refreshing the shields on this thing. All right. Perceive this. All right. I sprint. I mean, I don't sprint, but I do 30. I'm gonna move.
Reflex
the-
save.
Okay, and I'm gonna move the light. Hopefully, I think bringing it towards me. So 30 feet
So
towards
it's
me.
like 20 feet in the air. I can't see it.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck it is. 10 feet in the air. Reflex save.
Yep.
Acid reflex.
That'll do it.
That's pretty good. The strength of Tums.
Okay, so you're okay. You're within one move of being up against the ship. Shrap, come
Yeah.
on, buddy.
I feel like Shrap's been there for a minute.
Roll.
That'll do it. So if you can pretty much touch the ship, then you won't
One
have to make these
movement.
perception rolls. So
Ah.
yeah. So you get right up under the ship,
Bonk.
you touch it, and then so you'll just use your movement to get to the door, which is here next to
Oh,
you.
okay.
Oh, all right.
Okay, but in the meantime, Shrap, take 5 damage. You're at 15 stamina. And we're
15,
at Bernal.
really?
Yep.
Oh,
Okay.
must have missed it.
I'm
One
on
round.
a heater.
You sure are.
Ah,
All right.
absolutely moving 30 feet. I'll take the chance.
All right. Reflex save.
Nope.
All right. Unfortunately, you fall down and you take 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Oh.
There's just a spiky rock that you like as you land hits you directly in the groin.
This is my life now.
Right, just right in the dick.
I hate this planet.
I will exact my revenge on dwarf miners. They
Fucking
clearly
hate
had something to do with this.
I knew it. Callius, you are one more successful perception away from reaching the ship.
Yeah, right.
Oh,
Perfect.
thank God.
Oh, I rolled for the wisp, but whatever. Plunk. Oh, look, I found the ladder. Oh,
Yep.
I literally actually found the ladder.
You did actually find the ladder.
Yeah.
People
Oh, I'm
have
in the ship.
realistic
How the fuck
perception
did I get
rules.
in the ship?
Don't know.
Well, now I'm in the. Okay,
You
well,
did it.
I'm.
You made it
I'm. Somehow I fucking went right in.
I wish I did.
Whoa, what's this floating in the midair? Is that? What is that?
What is what?
It's my
There's
flashlight.
oh, it's the wing. There's like a light from the wing floating in the air. Okay, I just had the weird height set wrong. I'm hoping that Bernald sees my light. I'm still trying to bring that light a little closer over here.
He's rolling on the ground, clutching his groin.
All
Grab
four
him.
hands.
Well, so I don't have to roll anymore, right? I can just move.
You don't. Yeah, you just you'll
To-
just move to where the door is, and then you can
Is this the door?
scurry onto the ship.
All right, I'm on the ship.
Nice.
I'm going to. I don't know how far I can get in the ship, but I want to get some systems online, get some lights on if I can, and get it stabilized so it's not falling in a hole anymore.
Okay. Okay. Next turn, you will head and start to boot up the ship. Bernald,
I stand up.
4 hands cupping your 4 dicks.
Do I do a perception roll? Oh yeah, I had to do half, right?
Yeah. If you succeed your perception roll, you.
Oh, that won't happen.
All right, you stay there and take max damage.
Oof.
Oh no, what's max?
8.
8? Oof.
Yeah, so you're at 16.
It's a good thing you had 100 stamina points. My God.
Yeah. Toughness
Callius,
is
what
really
are you doing
paid
on
off.
board the ship?
Makeup.
Yeah.
You think
It's so
this just
stinky
happened?
out there. I think I'm going to try and. I mean, is Shrapnel just coming in after me? I guess.
Yep.
Okay. I think I'll yell at Shrapnel to. I'm not the captain, so I think I'll yell like I'll get the ship started because I'm gonna jump into the pilot seat.
Oh,
Flip on
Okay.
the external lights.
so go ahead and move your. I don't think you actually can because there's something wrong with the geometry of the ship. But we'll say you do that. Trap, what are you going to do now that you can't go start the ship because Callius is going to do that.
Yell. Wait, it's too loud for Bernal to hear me.
Yeah.
You can yell. Also, you're in a vac suit in a planet with relatively thin atmosphere where you're at.
All right. Do I have any spell things?
Just shoot your gun at me, and I'll find the wound. And
I could.
Do we have like a rope? Like you could like what's it called? Like spacewalk, like wire, or like.
I mean, how long can I be realistically stuck out here?
Do we
Oh,
want to
okay.
answer that question? Really? I'll shoot my rotating pistol up in the air.
Maybe the flash. It'll shine
Hopefully,
through.
he will hear or see it, or something.
I mean, it's better than nothing. I'll take it.
Roll a flat check, Ben. Just roll a d12 or d20.
You shoot me in the leg. I can only move at half movement now.
All right, Bernald.
Okay, there's no way. I'm on a heater, baby.
He
Yeah,
sure
I am.
is. Go ahead and move up to your full movement, and you
Yeah.
don't have to roll the reflex save.
Yay.
All right, but you do have to take damage.
I'll take as long as I'm moving.
5 damage, so you're at 11 stamina points.
I got a good
Uh,
chunk of health too, and I have healing stuff.
All right, Callius, you're starting to boot up the ship.
Would you like to update
There's,
Windows?
It does take some time to get systems online and begin to achieve any sort of thrust to stop the listing of the ship. Which, by the way, that starboard side is going to take an additional 9 points of damage.
Additional 9. Okay, we're through the shields on the starboard side.
Okay. Shrapnel, what are you? You're going to keep shooting your pistol wildly in the air?
Yes. Why not? Should I roll more?
Yes. Roll a flat check there.
Well, same roll.
Cool.
I have 1 round left in the chamber.
All right. Bernald. 1 more successful check.
All I need, baby.
All right.
20s in a row. I did it.
All right, so you're able to get up on the ship.
Yeah, I followed my shots, right?
You hit me in the leg, you son of a
I knew that
bitch.
would help. I'm gonna reload my pistol.
And you got once all on board, you were able to achieve some thrust, stop the ship from listing, and lift off into the outer atmosphere and eventually outer space.
That was super easy, right, guys?
I'm gonna lie down on the couch and throw up
Super easy.
into my mask.
That was so easy. Did you was it easy to follow the wisp?
It blinded me. Everything I look at hurts.
I hate everything now.
Everything
Must kill.
tastes like Burger King.
How old darkness, my old friend.
You guys fly back to the Locust 1 station, are cleared for landing, and just like last time you guys docked your ship, Dr. Valen Glanjow is there waiting for you in the docks, and she asks you about the mission.
I hated it.
Were you able to grab the data disk
Yes.
from the
Oh,
research station?
fuck.
I knew there was something we forgot.
We have to go back.
We got this cool skull though.
Got the
Shit.
Well, we got those crystals.
Yeah, we got the crystals. We got
Right.
the data disk. We have it.
Yeah. So you guys earn 500 credits each for achieving the mission of going in and getting the
Data disk.
data disk. You each get an additional 500 credits for returning the sample Tyru locust crystals.
Yay.
And you'll get
500.
yeah,
So far?
and you'll
Okay.
get another 1,000 credits to split between the three of you, however you want, for the for donating the ancient Tyru cloudworm skull.
333 credits each, I guess.
Yeah.
And you can bet your last credit with Tandau, whatever. What's her name?
Tipper. Here you go.
Yeah.
Give her 1 credit.
I was just saying,
One.
put that credit up in the window where that dude got his ass sucked out.
Yes.
Well, I don't think his ass got sucked out. The gravity field was thin there, and he was being pulled against the wall until his internal organs got crushed.
Yeah, it's different.
He
Which
wasn't getting
sounds
his ass
way
eaten by
worse.
space.
Honda.
Than having his ass
Okay.
munched by the void.
He came right before he died.
Yeah.
Dr. Valen Glanjow asks if any of you have any experience in research.
I have lots of experience in research.
Research.
Is that literally a skill though? No.
I mean, I'm
No.
okay at recalling knowledge of organization groups and agencies. Does that count? It's part of my
Who
opportunist.
hasn't done research?
I researched these guns. Bang, bang,
yeah,
bang.
actually, lots of people have not done research. You know,
I doubt that. I saw lots of people in my doctorate program.
You have a doctorate?
Yeah.
So anyway, if you are interested in helping out, we do have lots of tests that we want to run on these locust crystals because we actually haven't been able to get our hands on some of these for quite some time. And I would love if any of you would like to participate in the research and development of what we find out from these crystals. This would count as a downtime activity. It would take some time away from what you might otherwise do on the station. And let's see here. You would need a good computers skill, engineering, and/or physical science. Though you could also use mysticism, or any intelligence-based profession if you have one. But I think most of you are bounty hunters, so.
I'm actually a dumb piece of shit. I
I'm
can
a
play some
smuggler.
music. I can play music. I did all my research in music.
You did note, Callius, that Locus, the bar, has a stage where one could sing or even lead karaoke if you wanted to make some money in some downtime.
Yeah. Would it help your research if I sang?
I think that there would be a time where that might be good.
Can
Probably
I
not while we're actually trying to run experiments, but maybe.
can I like use my bluff skill to like convince her that it would?
She's pretty smart.
I can be very convincing.
Anyways, participating in the research is optional. You guys have an opportunity to do shopping. The Science Council and the shipboard staff are more than happy to make repairs on your ship.
So how much do I get paid for the research? Because I did a lot of it when I was in college.
Discovery is its own reward. It depends on what we turn up.
Okay. Do I have to eat something or is
No,
it like...
we don't need a subject. We need fellow colleagues to help us, run tests, gather data, make observations, posit hypothesis, test hypotheses,
That kind of research.
write up conclusions, yes, retest, uh, try out different variations, different energies, that type of thing.
Well, hell yeah, I'll do it. It sounds fun.
Again, it is okay. So, is anyone else in the group interested in participating in any of the research portion? Because it will take Callius away from any other activities you guys might otherwise engage in the station
I
between
think that
now and your next deployment here.
I think I'm trying to insist that I would be a good match for it, but I think that with my 2 in computers and anything else that might be useful, she's probably going to catch on real quick that
Well, I guess it depends on how you roll, right?
It's true. You can roll high
that is
and
true.
fool them the whole way.
So,
That is true.
okay, while Callius is attempting to fit in with the other scientists
Nerds.
and members of the Science Council, what would the rest of the crew of the venture capturists like to do with what
Get
limited
loaded.
downtime you have?
Mhm.
Okay, yeah, you can head to Locus Locus. Of course,
Yeah.
there are plenty of people who are still willing to buy you drinks as a thank you. And Tonda is more than happy to serve you and keep you entertained with any gambling you might want to do.
I think I want to keep my
As a
money,
matter of
but I
fact,
definitely
she
want to
is
get
interested
drunk.
in telling you about a new game.
I think one of the things with this game is I have no idea what to buy usually.
Everything's
There's
always
probably
out of
all
my price
kinds.
range.
There's
That's
probably
the
all kinds
problem.
of things I could buy, but I don't know.
It's a tactical hand axe, 1,825 credits.
Is it boomerang back?
No,
Jesus.
that's insane.
It's a very good hand axe.
You can throw it a little farther than a club, and clubs are free.
What is it like? What kind of damage does it do? That's wild.
1d8.
Wow.
I mean, it's pretty good, but like a one-time throw and then you're out fucking 2,000 credits when you miss it goes into the void.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start with Callius 'cause we'll see how far she goes in the process. So, starting on day one,
All the way, baby.
they give you like a little lab code and some safety glasses and a little workstation and a sample, a small sample of Tyru crystal. Go ahead and roll either mysticism or physical science check to see if you can come up with a hypothesis um, about the crystal.
Hmm.
It's a pretty high DC, by the way.
Mysticism, is that what you said?
It's yes. This is just
Not bad.
Well, that's almost as good as it's gonna get.
and it's not gonna be good enough.
Would one more have helped?
Damn.
No. No.
Well,
um.
I lick
Like
it.
you,
I lick
you
the
may have seen crystalline structures before. You may have seen like how like even energy emitting crystals are formed. The crystalline structure of these locust crystals is like nothing you have ever seen. And
Wow.
yeah,
What is this?
you take off your safety goggles, and like a few people at other stations around you just turn and like look at you all weird. What is what?
Have you ever seen anything like this?
The composition of the crystal? No, no. I mean, it's the mysterious nature that sort of drew us here to be research fellows in the first place.
Wow.
Are you
How long have
a new addition? Did you just come in on a recent transport? Well, I
Yeah,
haven't seen you in the lab before.
they just gave me a coat and everything.
I think she's trying to smoke it, sir.
Well,
I have this tobacco pipe. Does this do anything?
It's a water pipe.
I think they frown upon smoking in here, but you're really cute for a scientist.
Scientist. Yeah.
Yeah, I
trying to
mean,
flirt your way
I
to
think the
stick
white lab
around.
coat really looks good on you. We don't usually see people with, pairing the coat and glasses with,
What was your
high
name?
heels and
I don't know if we
Uh,
met.
She calls
What-
herself a scientist because she's done a lot of experimentation.
Yeah.
But
What was your name?
It's not the kind you
Uh,
would think.
my name's Finn. I'm Finn Bayette.
Oh, okay.
And it's-
Nice to
Finn,
meet
he's
you,
Finn
Finn.
butt?
He's just a human, and he's like in the station right next to you. It's Finn Bayette, not Finn, but he like
That's
smacks the guy
fine.
next to him.
That's fine. I'm still going to report you for sexual harassment.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Your lab coat looks good
Oh.
too.
Thank you. I'm gonna get back to my experiment.
Yeah.
Cool. All right, you guys at the bar. What do you guys want to do? No shopping, just drinky.
Get loaded and try to get some strange.
Get some strange.
Yeah. I
Get
feel like Bernard, before he goes full evil, is all about getting tail. Especially from various aliens.
meaning Tonda, right?
I mean,
or whatever
yeah.
else may come in.
There's
Shrapnel seems to be all over Tonda, so I'm not gonna. We're buddies. I'm not gonna step on his ground.
Does she have bug titties?
I haven't asked her. I sort of assumed that was the case.
Yeah, it's a game made by adult men, so everything has tits.
Well, so she just secretes from somewhere. So there's
No, those
something.
Those are
to suck
actually
on.
the larva nursing sacs, the larva folds. Like if you lift up those, there's just like pulsing like maggot heads.
Mm.
Mm.
Yeah.
I mean, there was that vest guy I was trying to fuck. I remember that happened.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I'm feeling you would be get
Maybe I'll
bit
take a
in the
round with the old
process.
gnome man. You know?
You wanna hit off these pipes, boy?
And I've never tried. Be gentle.
Blows a fat cloud.
You had that ready.
Wow.
It was still on from last time.
How many crystals did we bring back?
It doesn't specify how many crystals there were.
It was whatever the thing was
but I
loaded
imagine
with,
that
so.
it was I would say enough to fill a like a half-gallon container.
Okay.
With
I mean, if
different size shards and stuff.
if I can take one, I want one. Otherwise, I'm going to try and steal one.
Yeah, if you're gonna want to leave the lab with one,
Yeah.
then you'll need to give me a sleight of hand check to see if you can swipe and otherwise be able to leave with it unaccounted for.
Not only are you taking their research by wasting a slot, you're also going to steal.
Yeah, that'll
from
work.
them.
And once you leave the research station, where do you go? You gonna join people at the bar?
I don't know. Is there a way to steal their research too?
I mean, you're in a room full of researchers who are at different stations doing different stuff. You just happen to swipe the crystal that you were supposed to be working on.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest way to do it.
Or you could just like flirt with each of them and like ask for a copy of their research. That's probably the easiest way. Just honeypot it.
Hey, can I see your homework?
I mean, what she just did, like everyone in the room was it's like it's that big of a room. Like everyone heard that exchange. Like you are now the fucking weirdo.
Yeah, I'm the weirdo. I'm the weirdo. When a girl shows up and you all immediately try and ostracize her. I love this entirely male.
Immediately,
research game.
the researcher on the other side of you is a girl, and she's like, "That's not what's happening here."
Oh, did he do that to you too?
No.
I can't find my crystal. Can I have another?
You'll have to talk to the research lead. So, are you leaving the research station?
My hand is raised. Does someone not come over?
This is
This is
college
screwed.
labs, bro. There's no TA here.
I ran
Who's
out
the
of
research
crayons.
lead? Who's the research lead?
It's probably Glanzhou or Ursk Polino.
Oh yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah.
I'll go find him now.
Okay. So you're gonna go wandering the halls looking for a door labeled Ursk Polino.
Yeah.
In the meantime,
Can I actually yeah, definitely go to the meantime, but maybe I'm peeking over the shoulders of other people because I didn't do very good on the roll, but maybe I can glean what someone else is getting from it.
Steal their.
So that's yeah. In the
report before they
meantime,
do.
but maybe that's what I'm doing is like on the way, I'm trying to get a sense if anyone else is coming up with anything interesting with them. Because I've got a crystal, I want to know what they do, and I don't know what the fuck they do, but let's see if other people do.
all right. So when we come back to you, you are going to be making a stealth check.
Okay. Well,
In the
I'll wait.
meantime, those of you at the bar see a familiar face walk in and approach you at the bar. This is Atisgret. This is the it's a member of the Science Council. They are a android, sort of like techno druid person. Let's see if I have a picture of them.
Are they hot?
I will have to let you make the judgment there, because they're sort of let's see, I think this is them. Copy. Start visual.
Tactical battle axe.
Let's see here. What can I tell you about Atisgret? Because I have not described this person before. They're a local priest. Let's see here.
Oh, they're a man of God.
They were a member of the Science Council. They were the one that expressed concern about the any dealings with the Islanti Star Empire. Yeah, they are an android mystic. So, they come up to you and, hello. I heard you just got back from Tyru.
Yeah, my tail's still frozen.
My goodness, yes, it's very cool. Do you not have a vac suit cover or coil up for your vestigial there?
Of course I do, but it was freezing.
Ugh. I hope I don't have to be back on that planet again. I had to spend some time in the research station there when it was fully operational, and I wasn't there when it was attacked, but it was a dreadful place. Harsh planet.
Yeah, did you have to deal with the giant carnivorous larvae too?
The cloudworms. When the research station was fully operational, we did have some defenses online to discourage them from coming near the research station itself, thus keeping the staff, for the most part, safe. However, you could see them because they're quite large. You could watch from the observation deck out and see them fly out from the clouds. Very intimidating creatures. You had an up-close encounter.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, they were trying to eat us. We managed to scare them away.
You managed to scare them away. I dare say it is nice to have capable people who've got some elbow grease on this station.
I got all kinds of grease.
All kinds of grease.
All kinds.
Now,
I mean, if you ever need like some gear grease, or
well,
need a little gear oil, a little lubrication, so to speak, I got you.
Well, lubrication. All right. You've spent some time operating on Android.
You could say that, yeah.
Okay. Now, I actually have something I would like to discuss with you. You and
I
your
see.
friend
I
here,
see what you're
Bob.
saying, and a wink at her.
Would you guys like to join me?
He
at
looks over
a
at me. I'm
table?
currently sucking on the gnome's hand. Like what?
Fog just
Doing lines off his
thickens a little bit over here.
off his
Blowing
body.
fat clouds.
Hey, what are
Yeah,
we doing?
just we're just over here at this table, away from prying eyes here.
I mean, we could go to your bedroom, or
My, it's not really necessary.
uh,
Kai's
You
back
like your
next
food?
week, and the thirst stops.
I just thought it was
Um,
really funny for these guys to be all about love, and then like totally 180 into like serial murderers slash like I don't want to talk about my old days.
I just like how it's
space
like
hippies.
it's still not come up yet. What turns them? What turns them into like
Anti-love hating, you know.
yeah.
You attended the Science Council. I saw you there, and you heard Lorcan's admission that he has invited the Aslanti Star Empire into the system.
yeah, right. Those fucks.
I had my suspicions that they were here already. We're not far from Aslanti space now. We've certainly gotten, some visitors who are Aslanti in designation, not necessarily Aslanti soldiers or officials or anything like that, but we've had visitors, we've had merchants, that type of thing. But even before Lorcan got put this invite out, we've had our suspicions that the Aslanti have been operating inside of Locust space for some time. And on the planet Grodrum, which is a little bit farther out in the system from the Locust 1 system, or the Locust 1 station, they have established a mining base and are extracting Locust crystals as fast as they can. And this, to me, is unacceptable on more than one level. I'm going to show you something. And he sets down, or they set down this little like transmitter in the middle of the table, and they press a button, and this hologram fills the table, and it's a layout of what looks like a base of some sort. There's several outbuildings. There's an exterior, like force field fence, and it looks like towards the center of the camp there is a rather large vessel, and in the middle of the camp is what you can see is like some sort of pit, like strip mine that is starting to form, that goes down into the earth. And Askret goes, this camp formation, like this layout of a camp, I've seen this before, and other androids here on the station know what kind of base this is. There is no doubt in my mind that they are using android slaves to extract crystals. And if I went to Lorcan with this, he knows there's no way for us to force the Aslanti to do anything. We don't have a comparative force to them. We don't have the political power to do anything. And technically, I shouldn't even know about this base, but that doesn't change the fact that they're android slaves. And that's against, well, I don't know, everything I believe in and stand for, being an android. And it's against, pack system law. Now, we're not protected by the pack world, but, I feel like, freedom from the threat of slavery is something universal and perhaps something I can get you to sympathize with, because I'm hoping that you and wherever your third crew member is would be willing to help free these slaves. We don't need to destroy the camp. I don't even care if they keep extracting crystals. I just don't want them using android labor. Now, if you walk away with this with crystals and the androids, great. That's great. We could use some different crystals from different planets, and it's been hard to come by them. And certainly, we don't need the Aslantes doing research on what these crystals can do and cracking some sort of code that we haven't yet, getting technology before we can. That's not ideal either. So,
And you're
what do you
sure
say?
these androids are there against their will?
Yes. Yeah,
I-
these
I-
are
I want to grab the hologram and pocket it.
okay. Yeah.
I'll say slavery is wrong. Yeah. I think we can agree on that. I think we could probably spring some android buddies.
Okay.
Probably.
That's great. I mean, part of this is a reward in of itself, but I can figure something out to make this, also worth your while, because I realize this could be insanely dangerous. So just hear me out. Just some things that you should know. Um, so, like I said, this camp conforms to other styles that we've seen from Aslanti labor camps. Um, Need you to rescue the androids. The camp is likely heavily guarded, so a direct confrontation is just not gonna work. It's likely that they're mining these locust crystals there, and it would be valuable to the research, or to our research, if you could bring some back. You're gonna need to scout the camp to get more information and formulate a plan about how to do this. Now, I assume you have sensors on your ship. So if you're able to, get close to Godrum, use your sensors, see what you can find out, get a higher res scan of the base, and then maybe do some reconnaissance to figure out what might be a best way of springing these captives, that would be great. I can give you whatever other information you might need that I can answer. I'm happy to help.
All right. Sure. Yeah.
Is anyone going to tell that gnome that it actually can't vape inside?
Try and stop him.
Yeah, I'll just get back to where. Anyway, here, this is my comm number. Feel free to hit me up with any questions, and let me know when you guys are departing.
Okay. Sure.
All right.
Is there any way for me to identify to these slaves that I'm friendly
Oh, sure.
to them, that they can trust me when I get there?
You could claim to be part of the Android Liberation Front. You're obviously not Aslanti.
And is there like a secret handshake or a symbol or a word that would identify me as such?
The sound of rebooting Windows.
Do 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 do.
I think there is a symbol. Let me see this really quick.
Oh man, there was like a joke
Oh, yeah.
in like this Lego movie where there's like a dial-up sound came up, and my daughter was like, "I have no idea what that sound is."
Right? It's so weird.
Amazing.
And they hand you a token that has this symbol on it, like this. So if you look in story visuals,
That's great, actually. Chip Fisto.
yeah, yeah. This should help persuade them that you are there with good intentions. Okay. You have my number, and like I said, I don't have something lined up right now, but obviously the station will pay you for the crystals, and I'll figure out something to make saving these androids worth the uh, likely danger you're going to face. All right.
Yep, sure.
All right.
Always good to help out a mechanical brother.
Right. You
Yep.
they like hold up a fist, and like the fist of solidarity, and
Well, the fights, I start running out. Made a fist at you. I don't like that.
Okay. So you guys have another mission.
We should verify if what he's saying is not a lie.
But we can also take this opportunity to take a bio break since we're about halfway in. So take 5 minutes, get a snack, take a piss. See you back here in 5. do you guys want to do with your time left on the station? Slash, Callius, what are you? I guess I owe you a stealth check to see if you're able to, over the shoulder, see if anybody else was able to deduce something about these locust crystals you found.
Mm-hmm. I'm rolling stealth, right?
You are rolling stealth.
The way you said it was weird. Okay. Well, still pretty good.
Okay, well, let's see here. Yeah, they rolled pretty low. Okay. Okay. So one of the teams, you over here, has determined or developed a hypothesis that stabler crystals might exist on other terrestrial worlds in the system, meaning that the ones that were on Tyru, while sharing some similarities, uh, does for some reason lend itself to um, positing that more stable versions of these crystals formed by the presence of the metastar on these terrestrial bodies exist on other, maybe larger planets. Tyru is a relatively small planet, all told. You even watch them present to Ersk Polinu, who comes in and sort of reviews their work. But Ersk initially objects to exploring planets like Yormata or other planets for such resources, insisting that the ecosystems on those planets are too delicate. So it's probably going to be Godrum that's going to be the obvious alternative to explore for viable crystals. And Ersk says that he'll talk to what's his name? The guy in charge. His name I can't remember right now. Where is it? Lorcan Haas. He'll ask Lorcan Haas about perhaps approving a in a way science team to Godrum to see about finding available crystals.
Okay, so I'm just keyed in to where they're going to target next, and they're getting ready to send a team there, right?
Yeah. Well, Ersk has to ask Dr. Lorcan Haas for approval for any sort of station science member to be able to get a ship that will take them down to the surface of Grodrum. Okay.
Yeah.
And I assume that eventually you guys meet back up, maybe even here at the bar, unless you have more to do, Callius, in which case let me know.
Build some office supplies while you're at it. We can always use toilet paper, staples, the regular work.
Yeah. box of gloves.
Shit we don't need, like a whole bunch of like those bendable wires. What do you call them? With like the
pipe cleaners.
Yeah, a bunch of pipe cleaners. We don't need those.
Yeah, that stuff's easy. That's just in the supply closet.
22,000 sporks. Just like someone's keyboard.
Yeah, where the fuck did my keyboard go? Where's that research? Where's that new researcher?
Just walking out with all this shit on your shirt. Don't touch me. It's sexual harassment.
Fuck off! I'm pregnant.
Uh,
So you pile all the office supplies you stole there on the
it's
bar.
procurement when we take it.
Ah, yes.
Usually when people take stuff from us.
She like walks out of there like Jack in Fight Club walking away from that fight with his boss. 32 weekly paychecks. Fight Club
Mhm.
now had corporate sponsorship.
hmm
Just whistling and bleeding.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you guys are free to RP catch up Callius on what you heard. Callius, you're free to catch them up on what you heard.
So, do you remember these locust crystals that we got?
Yes.
Yeah.
Turns out there's better ones. These ones aren't super great. We could get better ones from. I didn't write the plant name.
Grodrum.
Grodrum. Grodrum.
Is that okay?
Grodrum.
Where
That is
was
the same planet? It is the
Okay.
same planet as the Aslanti Star Empire camp.
Perfect.
What?
What?
What's this
very
about an
suspicious.
Aslanti? What's this about an Aslanti Star Empire camp?
So you know how there are some people who aren't. I was gonna say aren't people. That's not the right.
You know when there's lesser people, but we treat them like equal because we're progressive.
Uh,
You're saying the quiet part out loud.
Oh shit!
you know how there's some people who are made out of like machine parts and stuff.
The garbage
Is
people.
this your?
The garbage people.
The trashmen?
They call themselves androids. You know.
Yeah, the
Those
trashmen.
people.
A ubiquitous race.
So there's some other people who have enslaved some of them, and we're supposed to break them out of jail.
Are the androids okay with this?
Yes, I imagine they are.
The androids don't care?
They're either there against their will, so I imagine they'd be very happy to be not there anymore.
But don't you think it's a little convenient that they happen to have the best crystals and also have this camp there? I feel like they're trying to pull our heartstrings to clear a camp for them.
But she told us that it's okay if we don't clear the camp. She said it's fine if they stay there and continue to mine crystals.
If we free
We just
them,
have to get the androids out.
We take their workforce, they'll leave.
Right, the crystals
I'm
aren't
not
the
sure
problem.
that's true.
The crystals aren't the problem, but it's the android workforce is the problem.
Right.
Who's asking us? I'm
An
sorry.
android?
I
Oh,
was very drunk when they showed up.
That's
I've been
it?
smoking on this this
that her
gnome
name?
man's hand all day.
Yeah, a test cred. Yeah.
Yep. And she said there will be some kind of reward.
I got this hologram. I put it on the table and turn it on.
And on the table or on the bar there, you see a relatively lo-fi output of like what looks like a mining camp with a pit mine in the middle of it, two larger outbuildings, and then a relatively large spacecraft parked off to one side of the pit.
what is that? Is that a warship?
I don't know. I was trying to get Hulu on it. I'm sorry, Space Hulu.
Maybe that's our ploy. Maybe we show up and we've got the space Hulu jumpsuits to fix their connection.
We tell them that everyone in Sector gets free 3 months of Space Hulu Premium.
We've got to appeal to their Nazi ways. Okay, so we got to tell them that we're there to clean out the minorities. I don't know.
Oh.
Jesus. What if we tell them that Hulu has a whole new season of some super racist show?
Man in High Castle.
House of Cards.
Nice.
Well, okay. Are we bringing these?
I don't know. It's going to be hard to appeal to
Liberated
any
androids
Aslantes, given
back?
that none of us are human.
Yes, I concur.
Maybe,
But maybe we get some scans and we might find another way to get them out of there.
maybe if we can get someone to polymorph us into humans, then we can go in there like we're Aslanti and then bust out the androids.
It's a possibility.
Or
we can just
maybe
get really drunk and stay here.
you like that gnome hand, don't you?
I do. I will take him to bed soon, and I will make him mine.
Let's suck other parts of him.
Whoa. I can hear everything you're saying.
And
I think it's cool that you guys are going to try to fight some slavers. Because, rule number 1, fuck the Aslans. Fuck the Aslans long, hard, and forever. Fuck those guys.
Hey, you're an android.
No. I am cybernetically enhanced. I am not an android.
it's like an
Oh.
android.
No.
Oh, you're a cyborg.
I am a cyborg. I happen to have, a funky eye. And I have to have this replaced hand, which has this pretty sweet vape attached to it.
It's the difference is that you have a natural brain.
A natural
organic
soul? Yes.
A what?
Nothing?
Wait, androids don't have souls?
I mean, they have souls. Otherwise, they wouldn't have a god. They have a god now, okay? It's pretty much put to bed. I'm just too old. I was alive before abolition.
You were?
Yes.
What
think
about
I was
now?
going to serenade you over a bed.
I mean, I was never pro-android slavery. I just was around when it wasn't outlawed in the Pact Worlds.
Is this planet we're going to part of the Pact Worlds?
No. This whole system's not part of the Pact Worlds.
So you came out
Souls.
here because you didn't like the free androids walking around.
No. I came out here for work.
Uh-huh.
So we're acting on moral justice, not lawful justice.
Yes. Well, I think slavery is against the law also.
But
In the
Who-
Pact Worlds, yeah.
Well, not here.
I mean,
I guess,
there's
but-
not system-wide law here at all. So, there's that.
so technically it's
Right.
not war if we go and try and liberate these.
So I guess if there's no law here, then murdering them or breaking out androids won't be against the law either.
Yeah.
No,
but
I
they
mean,
could-
the Aslans will not like it, but fuck those guys.
Yeah.
they might retaliate.
You know what?
It's always an issue.
Oh, well then let's slap a couple stickers on our ship claiming that we're
Pirates, maybe?
not from the space station. Yeah, the
Yeah.
pirates is a good ploy.
Well, immediately gonna make them unfriendly to you. I mean, maybe that's what you want.
The pirates?
Pirates? They won't know.
Yes.
Why would they know?
Oh no. Lorcan has the pirates here, or sorry, has invited the Aslanti.
Islanti to get rid of the pirates.
To get rid of the
That's
pirates.
why we were at that meeting the other day.
Wait, so
Oh.
Lorcan
The
Haas is
Atlantes are not friendly
responsible
with
for
pirates.
slave? Does Lorcan Haas love slaves? I
No,
turn
no.
on like my
Lorcan
video.
is lazy.
I turn on my video. I start
Wait, turn that on.
video
Turn that
casting.
on. Okay. I have a 401k to protect. Okay.
I'm here live with
Stimmy Joners.
A Stimmy Joner.
Stimmy Joner. That's right.
Oh, I feel like this future would have like the censorship built into like people's like algorithms, so like
Oh yeah.
it would just auto blur people that don't want to be recorded.
Oh, Stimmy Joner 100% does not want to be recorded. He's got too many problematic viewpoints about stuff. Look, are you guys gonna do that? You guys gonna bust out some androids? Huh? You gonna stick it to the Aslans? 'Cause I'll tell you what. This is my motherfucking Friday. Stimmy Joner
You want to come with?
Yeah, I
will
was
go
gonna
with
say
you.
Give me
If
a
I
suck
can be
on
a-
that.
if
Give
I
me a
can
suck
be-
on that hand, boy.
Yeah, you fucking
You
come
know-
over here and you hit that.
Let's let's just all get really ripped and then go free some androids. Let's just make it a
I
weekend.
am already ripped. I got a pretty high tolerance, but
Why don't we just round up everyone we can and outnumber them?
well.
I
you're
feel like
gonna find
a lot of
here
people
don't know
just
how to fight, you know.
yeah,
And
or
secu-
just don't want to.
Yeah, and the security forces here, they're not going to come with us because they work for Lorcan. Lorcan wants to stay friendly with the Aslans because the Aslans are likely to help with the pirate problem, whereas the stewards are not. And we're not getting a lot of help from the Pack Worlds out here. So, you know, he's trying to keep order however he can, and he's making a deal with the devil, you know.
And
It's
this
just-
this a test script
yeah,
person. This that they don't work for Lorcan, do they?
they do not work. Well, no. No one on the Science Council necessarily works for Lorcan. Lorcan just
Was it
is the head of the Science Council.
the person in that like clean suit? Is that who a test script is? Or?
Yeah.
Okay.
What
I
if
did
we
not want to pay
possibly
for another
talk to
android
the
mini.
That's okay.
pirates?
That's okay.
Maybe the
Yeah, what-
pirates would want to attack this place.
The pirates want to fucking take over this station.
Understandably, but what if they believe that this facility belonged to us
Us,
when they attack it?
who is us in this situation?
The God damn it. This place that we're at right now.
Locust One.
Locust One. Maybe we fire some false flags and make them think that this is our hot new station and we're trying to build a ground one. And then while the pirates are fighting with the Aslans, we could maybe slip in and sneak out the android workers.
Yeah, maybe.
How many android
so,
workers are there
just-
supposed to be?
Just
That's a good question that I
just
don't
gonna play
know the
devil's
answer
advocate against the play the pirate thing. Is that you had that hologram up so that the whole bar could see, right?
Nope.
Yeah, Aslanti ships are unmistakable. It's the whole like predominantly white with green and red trim thing they got going on.
Of course, it's white.
Yeah,
What
of
if
course
we
it's
told
white.
them that we made this station look Aslanti to fool them?
Oh, I got it. Aslanti. They're the fucking dudes in Iron Sky.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I mean they're. I don't know if I told you guys this part, but like, in Pathfinder, the Aslan Empire was a rather huge and very advanced faction, though equally xenophobic and racist. They wielded technologies and magics that other areas of the world just didn't understand or weren't able to cope with, and it made them like a very successful conquering race or conquering force. However, because they were like the Spartans. Only at some point, the amount of people you have under your boot well outnumber the people with the boot.
Starts to turn
And-
around on itself.
Yeah, and so you don't have enough people who were like blood Aslant to manage all of the people who are under your boot who are non-blood Aslant. Now there's more to it than that, but just the Aslanti Empire and from the Galorian days to space is like a whole thing, but they have a long history of being total dicks.
Mm-hmm.
With cool technology.
I feel like using pirates against them might be cool, but
Do you have a
also-
pirate contact?
I'm also not sure that the pirates wouldn't also take slaves. You know what I mean? They
Yeah,
might
you're
just
not
be like, these
wrong.
are our slaves now.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
my idea was just to stir up some conflict to distract them while we might be able to.
Yeah,
sneak in.
totally.
Hmm.
I do think we need a distraction of some kind.
Where? Okay, so I was in the lab, and I have this really cool crystal that we obviously found. Why are the Aslanti looking for these crystals specifically? Because the big brains in the lab didn't really have any use for it. I could tell. They just didn't have a good enough sample.
Did you try smoking it?
I Stimmy, smoke this.
Yeah,
Shut
Stimmy,
that
yeah.
in.
No, look,
smoke
that's,
anything.
he looks at his hand. He's like, that's not how this works. This is juice. This isn't for smoking rocks.
Make it the juice, you pussy. Come on.
Well, no, what even is that? What are you holding?
It's a crystal.
Crystal juice.
I see that,
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
what kind of crystal? It could be.
It doesn't matter. Just try it.
It totally matters.
It's the good kind, Stimmy.
Did
The
I
You think-
real
question
good
you
when
think
I
kind.
put
my
hand-
Nomass
my
makes
mouth
it to
on your
You've
400?
never had anything so good, Stimmy. It's
Look,
Really,
y'all are pulling
really
my
good.
leg here.
Pull your arm
I'm
in a
not gonna
minute.
be smoking some crazy weird something or whatever, just because.
You're not
No.
gonna live forever. This is the time
Not
to party.
smoking rando rocks. I'm not.
Hey, Stimmy, you got any super white human friends?
What?
For white.
it's
Super white, like white, like white of like really pale.
Like white skinned, yeah.
Oh. I mean, how about that chick?
Is
I
she
don't know
your
her.
friend?
No.
Well, wait,
hey, citizen.
that's just okay. We need someone to be our, Aslanti contact
As Lanty pizza
stand-in.
delivery.
Yeah, I've got
Somewhat.
original idea. Let's all wear handcuffs and pretend to be prisoners.
It always works out.
I could get my legs on your shoulders and we could wear a trench coat. And then I would be one tall white guy.
With a smokable hand.
Yeah. I have different attachments. I mean,
Oh, do you now?
some are more. For different
Sexual.
occasions, Yeah, I mean, yeah,
This hand is for loving.
yeah, you gotta get the love attachments.
Yeah, I feel like love with Vaseline and I keep it on one of my hands.
Jesus.
Super soft. Okay. That deserves to trigger what was it? Something Whisper. What's the song?
Not Careless Whisper, but I know. what you're
Careless
talking about.
Whisper. Every time you
Is that it?
smoke out of it.
It's so good. Is that real?
I don't know, man.
Or is that one of those like it's just fake? Fuck you.
No, it's like that garbage website, garbage stuff from China website.
Wish.com.
Yeah,
Wish,
it's like
okay,
Wish.
yeah.
Or, it's Timu. It's another four-letter word.
It's probably real, but like
Doesn't work at all.
the like fake brass paint
You
on
probably
it is like
don't wanna
toxic.
Be inhaling that, yeah.
Yeah, you smoke it, it's not going to be fun.
Yeah. I
You're
only
really
paid
high
$1
and then really
for
sick.
this.
$1. Oh yeah, trust me.
How did he get
$1.
cancer? How did he get cancer? Oh, he got it from like.
It's was smoking a tiny
Oh,
fake
here's another one.
saxophone.
Saxophone.
That's what,
I bet
here's
you
another
could
Guy
That
tale
voice
as
they could
old
bring
as
you.
time.
See, that's too
It's
cool.
not worth it.
Yeah.
The guitar is
Wow.
too cool.
Wow.
Like,
It'll make you blow skull smoke.
Yeah, what the fuck is the
The
top
skull
part?
is smiling. Yeah,
I'm so fucking cool.
That's his soul escaping him, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
Horribly dying.
So no, I don't have a saxophone hand attachment.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
Well, okay. Let me know if you know anybody who can make one. In the meantime, you know, I did. No, most of my human friends are not like super white, I guess.
I feel like
Plus, I don't really
we've
like
gotten
you.
off onto a weird tangent. Can we just bomb them from low atmosphere? Can we just
Kill
like
the
Nuke it from outer
androids.
space?
no, just shoot their ship, then land and liberate the workers.
Well, they outnumber
And
us like
Maybe.
20-1, at least.
I think it probably makes more sense to create a distraction, free the androids, and escape undetected.
Yeah. So we probably just need to scan them and figure out what's going on at their base.
Yeah, start with a scan. Yeah, and then if you need to do some reconnaissance, do some
How good are our
reconnaissance. You guys,
scanners?
what?
How good are our scanners? I have no idea.
What level scanners do you have on your on the ship, James?
I have no idea.
where is that?
Because I know on our other ship, it is
Sens-
garbage.
Sensor
sensor.
range? It says 10 hexes sensor range.
It should be
It's like a tier.
Systems. Power core, thruster, armor, shield, computer, crew quarters, defensive countermeasure, interstellar sensor. Sensor, is that what you said? Scanners. I'm looking for
Sorry,
something.
sensors.
Scanner.
Yeah.
Sensor, yeah.
It says budget medium range. BP3. It's just build
Build points 3. So the range is good, but the quality of the scan or the amount of
Budget
detail you can pick up from the scan is not great.
Well, how much would a new scanner set us back? No idea.
That is a great question.
Maybe we can.
We might be able to
all our money
afford one.
together. Yeah. Let's see here. Sensors.
If I go to the ship sheet,
So
can
we have
I?
a budget. Yeah, they don't tell you really a cost, do they?
Not really. It looks like we're over on build points. Does that sound right?
What do we probably want? We like advanced long range, probably not what we can afford. Maybe an advanced medium range? It doesn't say. It doesn't really say the price of any of this stuff, at least on the wiki.
Let's see here what the rulebook will say.
Oh wait, I did have like a bunch of documents I downloaded for Starfinder. I wonder if there's like a ship shop document. That'd be
Find out. Okay, Micros, can you see what they normally rate a build point as costing as far as money goes?
Oh, maybe.
That will tell us.
Build points cost and credits by level. Huh. Because like buying a ship straight out costs money, but like the sensors and stuff.
I don't want to have to make it up.
Let's hear cost of credits per build point to upgrade. So this guy punched in all the numbers of what it costs to upgrade by that many numbers of tiers, but that's not helpful. Build points to credit conversion.
I'm looking in the PDF right now.
Yeah, it's weird that the sensors just wouldn't have a price, right? Like I feel like that would be the simple answer.
It says a starship's crew can incorporate one or more of the following upgrades to a weapon by multiplying the weapon's BP cost by the listed value. Where's the listed value?
That's the question.
I don't see a list.
When I look at like advanced,
multiply the BP
range
cost by the value. There's, I mean, in the PDF, there's no fucking value at all. Do you just set a value? It's weird. Value.
Yeah, let's see your sensors. Beat. Sensor, outstanding combat. This can be altered at the GM's discretion. No, that's not a price. No. Maybe they're free.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't cost anything. They're just free. Price.
How about this? Starfinder ship drop.
Armor upgrades.
So the 20 want
The Starfinder system.
So okay, so about 160 credits per build point. Okay,
That
but
seems
for your,
really cheap.
You're a tier
Yeah,
4
that
ship.
doesn't really sound right.
You're a tier 4 ship,
Okay.
right? So it will be 850 per build point, and right now
Advanced
your
is 4.
advanced short range is 4. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that what we need to get a good scan?
Right, because right now you have budget medium range.
Okay.
We have
So to
budget
upgrade to the next
medium.
thing, like
Basic?
basic medium range would be 5 times 850, which would be quite expensive.
4,250. I think we have enough if we all pool our money together, though. I could chip in. I'm willing to chip in all my money, which isn't.
I have 2150.
I got 1897, but if we wanted to split this 3 ways, let's see here.
It says build points represent salvage and upgrades, etc. the PCs will find on their adventures. They gain build points as they level. Think of it as a class.
I think the build points is just a guide to like keep your ship within reason.
It says the game is very specifically. This is just like Reddit generally talking about it, but it says the game is very specifically designed itself so that credits and build points will never interact under any circumstances.
But then how do you upgrade your ship?
It says build points. It says build points are an abstracted currency that represents not just material wealth but access, connections, and favors. So instead of having to complete a quest, be rewarded with currency, then save that up and spend it, the game skips all of those early steps. They get access to higher quality stuff as a natural byproduct of traveling around the galaxy, saving lives, or whatever it is your party does.
Whatever it is your party does.
I know that our ship has expansion slots. I don't know if we can just.
No, you would just swap out the current sensors for the new one.
So it's this person's suggesting when the players win. If you're uncomfortable with the game system, skipping all those other parts, that's fine. It's new and uncomfortable, but the solution should be the source of that problem, to not skip over those other parts. When players win Starship Encounters, tell them you salvage 2 BP worth of materials from the wreckage.
Oh.
And you award it like currency. When they do complete quests on world, have the major reward, reward them with 3 BP in addition to the normal loot, etc.
Interesting.
Okay.
So it's a sort of like
so
I get it.
Fault.
I get it. It's you earn it sort of like currency, but it's a general.
Cool, actually.
Yeah, I get.
Kind of another another reward type, one that would actually help the group instead of like here's money, split it. You know, like it's a group thing.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, but that doesn't solve our problem right now. If we wanted to pay for it, we would each pay.
Let's see here. Let's say you guys have. If I say what your build points are, then you pretty much just have. You could just put that sensor unit in. So.
Yeah.
We'll say you guys can upgrade to advanced short range sensors. So it'll give you a +4.
Is that what we want, though? Is that like good enough?
The range is 5 hexes versus I think 8 for our.
Well, we're just doing kind of a fly over a planet, right? Like.
Yeah, budget. Budget medium. Oh, 10. We're going from 10 hexes to 5, so it halves the distance.
Yeah, but it's a much better scan.
Okay.
I believe, right?
Is that how it works? That seems weird.
I mean,
It doesn't. I don't see any description. It says sensors operate in two
you
modes:
get a
passive
plus
or
to your
active.
yeah, and the way like Pathfinder and Starfinder works is like for every 5 you succeed over the DC you need to get any information, you get more information. So the idea here is that these would be like there would be
Says-
a higher fidelity of information made available by these checks.
Here's a excerpt. There. Outside of combat, crew members can use sensors to scan a planet the starship is orbiting, attempting a computer's check. Find the sensors modifier to learn basic information. The DC is usually a 15, but it can be altered.
Join us,
Okay.
Stimmy. We shall consummate this partnership on the bed of equality.
Yes, yes. Join
Stimmy,
us.
do you like to get? Yeah. We only have one bed, Stimmy. It's not weird.
I guess it's good that I'm small. I don't take up as much room. I'll just make sure that my
Don't
My
worry.
smoking finger
I
is-
I can spoon 2 people. Come here.
Yes, let's
Bring
let
it.
us spoon from biggest to smallest.
This is like a very very 70s. Like we're just like, oh, it's time to just like get really fucking like smoked out.
It's free
and just
love.
Lay on the big bed.
The only thing it doesn't cost anything.
Yes, this is space 70s.
and you,
Yeah, that would be amazing.
you just watch the ship fill up with fucking haze. Okay, so as experienced spacers, you know you can get you know that you can get more information from a detailed scan of camp, but doing so could risk detection.
Oh no.
So one of you, probably Shrapnel, but maybe Callius,
Wait, what's the check?
let's see here.
I'm good at a couple.
Oh, weird.
One
Under
of you
the-
thinks
under
that you
the-
can mask your signature on a sensor scan to make it appear as though it was just natural electromagnetic occurrences with a computer's check. So who wants to roll me a computer's check to see if you can mask?
I have
Your
a plus
scan.
5.
Yeah, not me.
I just-
Callius,
added-
how is your
Sorry, I just added another excerpt that's really interesting. It says, under the shipbuilding rules, starships should level up with the PCs. So you average the levels of your PCs, then compare that to a chart in the build section. This will give you the BP they get at each level.
All right.
So there's two things. You get kind of some BP as a reward, and you also get BP on level ups. That's how your ships level up with you.
Gotcha. Okay, so who?
I think a +2 to computers.
And I'm
Yeah.
the best.
All
I'm
right.
sorry, everyone.
I don't even like computers.
Does anybody have inspiration? Did I even give out inspiration this turn? This game?
I had a +2 last week. I think I used it.
All right.
Well, there it goes. Fuck off.
Okay.
Wow. Wow.
Well,
Yeah, it's not even worth seeing if anybody could like help with that check.
No, that's
Um,
not even close to a decent.
someone suggested that out loud. Like it's like a Star Trekky thing to say, but unlike Star Trek, we're just like, but wait, how do we do that? And everyone's just like,
Too high.
Probably all too
Okay.
high.
Stimmy, do you know how to do that?
I haven't even decided what class I am. I don't even know what skills I'm bringing to this. I just figured, fuck it, I'll be a good companion. It'll be fun.
I hope he's just an NPC, has 1 hit point, so he just gets obliterated like immediately when combat starts.
He's
Right.
immediately just gonna step on a landmine.
You should have those like the shark defense knives that have the CO2 cartridges and the knife. You seen those?
Yes, but I never really understood what the CO2 was for.
Oh, it's to inject air into the cavity of an animal, and it blasts them. It's
Oh
very
my
bad.
Okay.
god.
That, but if you already stabbed the thing,
Well, the
then
stab
why?
doesn't do everything. Then you inject it, and it's like an instant like explosion in the
Yeah,
flesh.
'cause it'll blow up there.
Here is the full catalog scan of the camp. So you can see some things.
Stimulus case.
That's their big
About-
ship, which I imagine will fuck us up.
Wow, why does it look like a Game Boy?
It's big-
Fucking
big
Metal
Game
Gear,
Boy.
Metal Gear Solid right now.
We got
There's a
60s
hole.
fives and
There's some
pineapples.
trucks.
Or whatever the fuck he says. A high D.
So here's some things that you can just visually find out from looking at the map. There is a protective fence that surrounds the entirety of the camp. There is this camp butts right up against like a cliff face over here. Not all the cliff faces accounted for. On this render, there's more cliff, and so it's likely that if you were to scout in person, you'd probably scout from somewhere atop this area. Like I said, there's this protective fence barrier all the way around. Over here, if anybody can see where my light is now,
Yeah.
there is some sort of track system that looks like it's taking debris from the mine and dumping it outside of the fence field, force field thing, making it a definite maybe as a point of entry. Sensors will also tell you that a large power signature can be seen emitting from this building. So this might be where the camp is powered from. Also, the presence of a dish on top would tell you that this is also communications.
Okay.
And then there's just the big building.
Yep.
With no special details.
You can tell that though not how many, you are able to determine from your sensor scan that the highest density of living or organic and inorganic living beings are contained within this building. And this ship sort of defies any sort of sensor
Yeah.
That's a
getting
good
through it. So
That's a good sign, right?
I say if that thing starts to fire up while we're scanning, we get the fuck out of here.
So you have scanned. This is what you're
Yeah.
getting back as far as so now. The next part of what you can do is you can, if you would like to, you can do scouting.
I
And there's
think we leave. We come back like another day. Unless we're really confident in my computer skill of 7, they're gonna know we're looking at them. And I feel like they'll be a little bit on alert. And I'd rather come back like a day later and maybe they'll be a little less on alert. I would think.
Do we know what the locust crystals are used for?
Not really. It's just like research.
I know, but like the researchers are trying to figure it out, but then these guys are doing it hard for like the good ones, and it's
It's-
disconcerting that they would know
no
what
good
it's
for
used
sure.
for. It's disconcerting that they would know, but
like I said, it is often the case that the Islandi Star Empire has technological advancements that outpace that of the Pact World systems. So they may know something about the crystals that the Pact Worlds do not.
The only way to power an auto blower.
I'm looking for like, is there a Is there a way we can intercept communications from? Is that an add-on, a module for our ship?
I think it's like a
Is there a
hacking
snooper
thing.
unit?
I say there's cloaking. Computer snoop. Yeah, cloaking, self-destruct. Yeah, that's helpful. Security.
That or we can
You
land. There are
you could
options.
buy a signal jammer.
That could
That's
be
a
really useful.
Let me read you what such a thing would do.
Is that like a
This
space
handheld device, originally designed by the stewards for military uses, is used by operations and corporations and criminals alike. The signal jammers are available at any item level from 1 to 20 and can be purchased for a price equal to 100 credits times the square of the item level of the jammer. When activated, the signal jammer interrupts broadcast signals within 4 miles. If attached to
Miles is
a
pretty
large
close.
broadcasting station, such as those found aboard starships, the range increases to 12 miles. A signal jammer blocks all communication devices from sending and receiving broadcasts.
We can't afford a signal jammer.
That 12 miles seems like next to nothing in space. It seems like that would be
But it seems
basically
like
useless.
everything for this base.
We'd have to get close, though. They would see us coming until we get there, right? I mean, even 12 miles is a very short distance.
We have to land
I'm
pretty
sure
far
someone
away.
on the ship is a capable pilot. Fly under the radar.
Fly casually.
Yeah. So it depends on the level level of jammer, but you would not need a very big one. Or you could get a level 1 or level 2 jammer and attach it to the comms array.
Where are you seeing the jammer, by the way?
Yeah, I couldn't.
What do you mean seeing the jammer?
Sorry, I don't think there are jammers.
Look, search signal jammer on Archives of Nethys.
Oh, it brings up this Pathfinder one, which is weird. Let's see here.
Signal jammer under gear. Anyway, you could attach a signal jammer to that disk covertly and knock out all communications in the camp.
Oh, okay, I found it. Usage lasts 1 to 10 minutes. It's not very long. Capacity 12. Levels vary. Interesting.
You could also just try to take out the entire camp. You could just try to kill everybody.
Yeah, let's just crash a suicide our ship right into theirs.
We can, yeah.
See what it, I mean,
it might be kind of fun to be slightly suicidal, so Mike has to figure out how these people exist in the future.
That sounds easier.
But
I think we go the Metal Gear way and Hitman way, where we try to sneak in, and the second we're caught, we just go to town. You know.
Yeah, I mean, like I would love to try and land like somewhat nearby, right? And then try and take down their dish.
Because if we can steal their ship, that would be a cool ship to have.
Ooh. How do you fly this thing?
Just crash it immediately.
Like, it doesn't have to be pretty to fly in space, okay?
We don't have to free the androids.
There's more of you than them, and we have their ship now, so
we could make them
kind of
work
works
on our
itself
ship.
out. I can't find signal jammer on the Hephaestus.
I found it. It's just it only lasts like it says 1/10 minutes. So
there you go.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
like at last 10
that's
minutes
what
at
we're looking
most.
for then.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because, like, you know, you're like, hey, our communication's cut.
Mm-hmm.
You got to do something about that. You know, like
couple moments.
I feel like it wouldn't
Okay.
be a bad thing to have it, but I don't know. They're pretty expensive themes because you have to pay 100 credits to every square of the item's level. What does that even mean?
I think we go with what we know. We just go in,
Play our
fuck
best
it up,
cards, see how it
Yeah,
goes.
roll real good.
How about
and-
this? I can be like the distraction, the bait, as it were, and rile up the camp and have them chase me, and then y'all can just free the androids and
Not bad.
make an
We still-
escape.
We still have to land though.
Yes, true.
So
So I say we
who
land.
pilots this ship again?
One of them. I can't. I'm terrible at piloting.
Ben, were you the pilot for
I
Starship
was.
Combat?
No, it was it was Mike
It was
or
James.
James.
Okay.
I was.
So
Normally, I'd be
uh,
like, let me fly around and like fire down at the base and like try and distract them and shit. But like, I can't fly and shoot at the same time.
What if you guys land? I get out.
someone,
And then
everybody
you guys
roll
shoot.
perception for me.
Yeah,
Roll perception.
like you're the Protoss. Like just. roll
No,
perception.
I'll just sneak in to get the androids out, and then okay, well, there's my perception.
Holy
rolling,
shit, dude!
rolling like I do.
Fucking wow.
Garbage. Okay. Come on, Ben.
Sorry, what?
Roll
What?
perception, buddy.
You gotta
Okay.
do perception.
Roll some
You're
dog
carrying
shit.
us. We need you.
I'm losing.
Okay. Finally, some sense. So, Shrapnel, you notice on the scan, if you were to scroll this scan to the north, that this area is surrounded by some relatively large mountain ranges, and you think that you could probably like land out of sight because of these mountains, uh, and do so without alerting the camp to the fact that you have landed. Now you're going to have to enter the atmosphere many miles away and then fly low and slow through the valley and mountains, but you could do it.
I believe in you guys.
Can I ride Stimmy from where we land to the camp?
Can you ride Stimmy?
Yeah, like a mule.
So-
Stimmy is
only I may
actually
ride Stimmy.
smaller than you are.
Even
And-
better. It's like riding a
and-
tiny pony.
And nothing, I guess.
He's
What's
got
the
cybernetic
bro?
parts. What's his strength
So-
score?
I'm getting tired and loopy, so that just sounded really fun.
Let him do
You're
it.
still so high. Okay. Let's see here. Who wants to pilot through the atmosphere and then do the low slow through the mountains? Is
I
that you,
will.
James? You go ahead and
Yeah.
roll me a piloting check.
Hell yeah. Is that? That's not. Oh, piloting. There it is. Whoop. Dope.
Okay. So it's a little rocky through the atmosphere, and your GPS is a little off, and by the time you come out of the clouds, you're like, I might be a little close. So
We're like
you,
right over
you
the
do a
camp.
loop. You do a loop around, and cut back a little bit, and then do a low slow through some valleys before setting the ship down. But in one of the fly-throughs on the valley, you're not paying attention, and you run the starship into the side of the valley.
Oops.
And the port side of the ship will take 18 damage.
That was
It goes boom! And you just like rock the ship
yeah,
off
that
of
was
like
all-
this.
that went all the way through our shields, which I imagine the other ones equalized at some point.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, I imagine we
now
repaired our ship when we were in
Before you
Yeah.
pushed off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, that
Now
went
we're gonna-
through the shields, and
Great.
Terrific. If you get into space combat, you'll already be damaged.
Well, that's fine.
That's fine. It doesn't matter.
Again, if
Kill
we
us anyway.
die, it's really only a problem for you, Mike.
yeah.
You know what? I'm counting the ways in which all of y'all are gonna make my DM GM life difficult. So I know
We're not
exactly how
doing
many
this on
favors
purpose.
I know.
We
You
don't
think
roll
anything
like
happened
shit on
because it could
purpose.
just be Shrapnel telling us the story, and then he goes, "Then we all died," and we go, "What?" Then how are you here to tell us this?
Don't
Well,
worry
yeah.
about it. I'm
Yeah,
tired. Let's
better.
go to bed.
I'm drunk on cheese.
I'm drunk on cheese. Yeah.
Like one of those Grandpa Simpson stories.
When I was your age, we had an
Played
onion
with
on our
3
belt.
nickels.
It was the
Well, back
style
then
of
we
time.
called them thumbs.
I'd
Give
say
me
give
two
me 3
thumbs.
thumbs for a quarter.
Yeah.
Three B's.
3 B's, that's what it is. 3 B's for a quarter.
All right, so you guys get to the sort of this part of the mountain high above the camp. You're looking down with your Star Wars binoculars, like the ones that they were using on Hoth. You know the
This
ones.
is Hoth cold.
So as you guys are all looking over, I need you guys to roll first perception checks.
Great. You know,
So I know you guys did just really well on those.
Oh, good old perception.
Well, 18's not the
19.
worst. Also, what time of day is it on?
Jesus.
22.
Let's see here. It is currently.
Wait, who rolled a 1?
Wasn't me this time. That
It
was
is currently midnight.
Okay.
Ben, you rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1. I thought
I rolled a 22.
you
I was
rolled a
like,
22.
no.
Wow.
Okay.
No, you're looking the
someone had a
wrong
really
way.
good roll. Okay. Callius, you deduce that the southernmost building, just watching, that's this one down here, it has to be some sort of command center, while this eastern building is probably some sort of barracks.
We landed on the wrong side of the base.
Oh, we didn't.
Okay, all we have to do is fight through the barracks to get to the command center to then shut down the communications dish before they know that we're here.
If you guys want to identify this starship, to know anything more about it, we can see if any of you might know what kind of starship this is, and that would be a culture or engineering or piloting check.
I think I have a. Let's see. Would this count as recalling knowledge about an organization, groups, or agency that work across multiple systems?
As Lance, absolutely.
Okay, so then I get a.
I think I have that too. Isn't that the grifter thing?
Mine's from opportunist.
It was
So I reduced
something
the DC
like that.
by 5 for me. So I'll do a culture check, even though I'm bad at it.
I don't even
I've
know.
been rolling
what's,
like shit, but I reduced it by 5.
It's culture,
18.
piloting, and what was the other one?
Culture, piloting, or engineering.
Oh,
That probably is my highest. Yeah.
Grifter. Call knowledge about commercial organizations or businesses. Reduce the DC by 5.
That's okay. We got some successes here, so you're gonna be all right there, Ben. Okay. This is called a Vanguard transport, and it is a Tier 3 small shuttle.
Brennan and I say it at the same time. It's a tier 3
It's a tier
Vanguard
3
transport.
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 Jinx. We have to have sex later.
You know that it, and you can see from the top that it has some sort of weapon turret. It's got some forward guns. Let's see here. What else would you be able
We
to
could
determine
try to
about it?
sabotage it. Because if we get out of here and get on our ship, and they chase after us, if they have no weapons to fire at us, then
Well, I have a thought. It's a little bit crazy. What if I get on board their ship and steal their ship?
What
You
if
know,
they're
fly
on
it
the
away.
well, there's probably
What
a
if-
couple guys on it at all
What if
times.
they're on the
Maybe-
ship?
Yeah, probably. But I mean, that's a pretty big distraction. I'm pretty sure you could rescue some androids if their entire ship takes off.
Now-
Yeah.
You would know that if the ship isn't necessarily warmed up or primed, it takes a while for a ship like this to be able to just take off.
Oh, nonsense.
So just be aware of that.
Damn,
Some
it's
future this is.
You
gotta
guys also
wait.
can see
Fucking
that
bullshit.
sort of at regular intervals, there are patrol class security robots that seem to be walking the perimeter.
Any humans though?
Let's see here. What else can you see?
Maybe we should stake out for like a whole day.
Hmm.
And like,
That's
maybe
Watch.
not. I didn't bring
Yeah.
any rations, so
Watch the guard patterns.
So I'll
Yeah.
signify with the light what you guys can see, especially if you guys are taking several hours or maybe up to a day of like observing the camp.
I don't think we brought
I know-
food and stuff. So
As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring in. Do I have it as a? I really need to make the Goblin of Observation a unique.
goblet of observation.
So let's see.
Got-
Let's put,
gobservation.
Observer.
The gob server.
flying.
What?
Mhm.
I mean, the thing I'm worried about is this fence. I bet it's either electrified or has an alarm rigged to it whenever anyone touches it. You know?
So if you come over to, if you look at this side of the camp, you will see that there are a couple of things going on over here. So there are patrol class security robots. There's one here. There's one here, and they patrol the outside of the fence, pacing back and forth, pretty much in regular intervals. Coming out in and out of the barracks at 8-hour increments are different shifts of androids, as well as these creatures called Tromlins and Gathals. The Tromlins and Gathals seem to be working security for this site. And
Wait, but
The-
Tromlins are like an alien, right?
yeah,
That's
there
weird.
there are a lot of alien races that are under the boot and provide service to the Aslanti Empire.
Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So it's the situation
the-
where it's like they're not the lowest class, but they're not top tier at
Yeah.
all. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It's
Fucking
for a
assholes.
lot of races when it comes to Aslants. If you can't beat them, you got to join them.
Yeah, I can see that. I get it.
Yeah,
If your people are literally offered annihilation or to become a tool,
Yep.
you decide to make yourself
It's-
as useful as possible, so it's not as
I-
awful as possible.
Yeah. You can see that there are several androids who work in the pit at any given time. And are you guys going to be observing for like a whole day?
I don't think we have the resources. I mean, I didn't. Bring any
Yeah, I'm not sure if we
rations, so
can.
I think Also,
Okay.
being up here for an entire day also increases the chance that they might spot us.
I'm just
So,
gonna
Yeah,
roll this
I don't have a whole
dice
lot
here.
of food.
faster we kind of.
Okay.
Did anyone bring sandwiches?
I thought you did.
On occasion, you can see what looks like someone at the helm of the ship, like working at a computer terminal, and it looks to be like some sort of human.
Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
Okay.
And from here, it's up to you.
Well,
Will I make a
is
Festus sheet for?
there any gap in the fence? I don't really
Well,
see
I think that
a way in, except for on
here's
the
a pretty
very
good
opposite
entrance right
side.
here. The conveyor belt, probably.
Yeah.
But the downside of that is there is guys pretty close down the line that might see us.
Yeah,
And
and you
I
can wait for like the security class or patrol class security thing to like roam away from that part.
Yeah.
So
Oh man, I should have seen if that lady was done fixing the holographic thing. That might come in useful.
Yeah, that would have been very handy.
Mm,
Well, you probably could jump from this thing down and get over the wall, or climb down without touching the fence.
Maybe.
We've rested, right?
Yeah,
At this
I
point.
know, yeah.
Oh, okay.
it's been a couple days.
Well, that means I have spells. So
Yeah.
How do you
let's
recover hit points
see.
when you rest? I forget. How does that work?
It's half your level.
So 2
Oh,
hit points a day, I guess.
Yeah.
How many days was it? Just one.
And you can also have shrapnel. You could have had shrapnel expend Mystic Cures to make up the difference.
Okay, well, I'm only missing.
It really
like,
helps having
five
any
hit
sort of
points.
healer in this game.
So I guess if he had cured me.
I can summon a creature with a spell.
Is it like a good creature or like a squirrel?
It's an extraplanar creature. Like an elemental. Let's see, level 2. One creature from your selection from the second level summoning list. I don't know what list. I need to look up the list for these. I have no idea what this is. Let's see. Summon creature list. Well, this is going to take a while to look up.
It's okay.
There's a lot of
I'm
animals,
still
huh?
making a character sheet for Stimmy.
I'm
We
thinking
could
the best
have-
bet is just getting over the fence here and sneaking around the outside of the barracks, maybe.
Oh, it only lasts 2 rounds? Really?
It's not long. That's really bad.
This is 1 round per level.
Oh,
That is so short.
Well, that would be 5, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't. Is that my level or the level of the spell?
Probably your
Is that what
level.
should be your level, caster
I
level.
would guess
So
your level.
5 rounds.
That's better.
Yeah.
Makes it not terrible. So what's our plan of attack? Do we want to try to go to the command center and kill some folk, or do we want to try to...
Abscond with their ship.
Well, we can't steal their ship. That won't happen.
That sounds.
They'll get
Like,
aboard
I think-
before, in numbers, as soon as that thing starts firing up when it's not ready to go. What we could do is we could get on the ship and kill the people that are on it.
Yeah,
And
did anyone bring their
sabotage it.
giant EMP bomb?
Yeah. Well, we don't necessarily
Well,
need to sabotage.
If
Like,
we're going to
the
get
whole
away
ship.
with it, if we're going to get away with these androids, we do need to do something about that ship.
But like, if we sabotage just like the engines, they can't take off, and then that'll be the end of
Agree.
it.
Agreed.
We don't necessarily, or just sabotage the weapons, and then they chase after us, and then we smoke them because they can't fight back. You know,
Yeah.
because we noticed that the thing only has one gun, right? Like the turret.
No, it has a turret and other guns.
It doesn't. I think the engines are best option in that situation.
I saw
That's
this
assuming
once.
we can get on board without anyone seeing us, and then also, succeed in engineering, or probably a series of engineering checks.
Yeah,
I saw
actually
this
do
one.
that.
I saw this once in a holotape. We'd take a chain and we just hook it to a building, and then put the other end on the ship, on the engines, perhaps. And when it takes off, the engines fall off.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could put this big space banana in their space exhaust.
Jam the exhaust with a potato.
Well, hey, okay, we can't just take the androids and leave. I thought a distraction might do that, but this situation doesn't look like that's a thing.
What if? Okay,
No.
let's go to the command center. Maybe we can receive a signal or do something to send a general alert to the ship and have it take off.
That's not a terrible idea, but I like the idea of going to the command center because we can go in there, we can kill the leadership, and then at the very least they'll be silent if like we get spotted and it becomes a fight. They'll
They
go to
won't
radio.
send off planet. They won't send
Yeah.
anything off.
Okay.
So I think that's probably our best bet. But we knew this was going to turn into a bloodbath, right? Like,
I mean,
Turn
there's
around,
probably a way to do it without that happening, but I don't know if we have the
skills.
right
Characters.
mix of stuff to do it.
Yeah, like my character is full on fighting. I did not
Well,
consider
And
being a
also, it's
skill
like
junkie.
it'd be nice to like plan something and then go back to the store and then go buy the shit that you think you might
Yeah.
need for
I mean,
it.
we
Here
could
am,
do
like,
that. We could go back. We don't have to do this right now.
That's
Probably
true.
the right idea. I say we do that actually. Because then
This is our recon.
Because if we got a bomb, we could put bombs on the back of their engines and detonate them when we go to leave. That would fuck up their ship just enough for us to get to our ship and leave before they could fire it up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, sure. Or
So-
some kind of device for sabotage, or something.
Yeah, something that just-
let's see. Sure, let's go back.
Slow them down. Yep.
And maybe I can get that hologram thing.
Yeah. Or we just get loaded. Oh, there's cheese up here.
Cheese.
Yeah, see, like cheese.
Oh wow, there's
I found it.
cheese.
Secret GM cheese.
Where did I leave cheese?
Ah,
There's
I'll leap on the
over here.
cheese.
Did you really leave cheese?
Yeah,
It's
it's
cheese.
weird.
It's a
look at
wheel of
that.
cheese.
The fuck?
Oh,
You'd think we'd find it. This is the real treasure.
That's 3 BP right there.
Yeah. Maybe we can get back here without crashing our ship at all.
so you guys are heading back to Locust.
Yes, to get
All right.
supplies that we think might help the mission.
Ah, you didn't see that coming, did you?
Yeah,
I did not see that coming.
we're trying to be good.
We never do that shit. We always just jump headlong into everything.
Yeah.
Well, you don't want to get killed by a bunch of Nazis.
Yeah.
You
wow,
don't,
this town got
it's
foggy.
true.
Somebody hasn't even been here. That's how fucking. Oh, never mind. Back at Locust. Now, what the fuck are we buying? 'Cause I have no idea. I definitely want bombs, but maybe that's not
I'm
what
gonna,
we need.
I'm gonna go see what's her face who was trying to fix my
Phelan
Thing.
Glanjow?
Yeah.
yes.
Airship vehicle, gear, EMP. Let's see here.
Dr. Lorcan.
It can be attached to any weapon and fuse it with that's not what I want.
There's got to be a device for sabotaging a ship or something like that, right?
That's what I would think.
Or like an engineering kit to make it easier to do those things.
I got
I'm
an
just-
Mark 1 pulse grenade. But that's just a grenade. I wanted like something to fuck up a ship on ground.
Here.
Oh, there's a weapon type called explosive charges.
That's probably what I want.
Breaching charges, havoc charges, fling heat and debris. Its engine causes collateral damage and engineering structural damage. Havoc charge, infiltration charge. Oh, that's a fast way to get into something. Yeah, 3 different types of charges: breaching charge, havoc charge, and infiltration charge.
Let's see here. Those are beats. Furious grafting charge, impulse emitter charge. Wow, there's a lot of charges. This does an
Something-
electrical blast that can potentially
sure they got-
stun enemies.
Most common for core breaches is sabotage. Saboteurs might infiltrate a spaceport crew, undermine a ship, or growing barriers.
Are those items, I think, you guys are looking at?
Yeah, it's under gear.
Okay.
I just searched charge and it brought up a lot of things. Charge, jamming charge.
Oh, yeah.
Apparently, some ships have self-destruct systems.
Yeah, nice.
That's not a bad move either.
Something to be aware of should you guys ever board a ship.
They just blow it up because they know that they can't win.
Yep. It's a great. I mean, it is a way that parties get wiped in this game.
Staff of Nuclear Vengeance.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit.
What the fuck?
The Staff of Nuclear Vengeance is an 8th level hybrid item of 1 bulk. It has a claw that has nuclear material encased in it and an invisible force field. Used as a melee weapon. It does 2d6 bludgeoning damage with a radiated critical hit. So you hit him with the radiation. That's so great. Oh, that's cool.
Hey, Valen, you got that thing I sent you?
I do. Yes, and aren't you lucky? You're going to have to custom make an item.
Holy shit! You can get a gun emplacement and control it wirelessly.
Holographic clone.
Because
yeah.
this holographic clone is an operative ability that's contained within this piece, this technology piece. So here is the text to paste into your custom item, if you can create one in Hephaestus, which I think you can.
I do. I got it already. It just duplicates or psychic projection itself. Let's see, 1d4 images of yourself that lasts for 1 minute per operative level. So is there a set minute? Because I don't have an operative level.
It's why it's going to be an item for you instead of actually being a.
I understand that, but if it's 1 minute per operative level, is there just a set duration?
It should be 1 minute.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Mirror image. Okay.
That's funny. Looking through things. You have to pay a union membership depending on your rank of skill.
For what?
It's an item, like personal services you have to pay for. Like, that's really funny. Like, if you wanted to pay for grooming, it's 3 credits. Standard. If you want magical laundry, it's 10 credits.
Magical laundry?
As opposed to standard laundry.
You really can't get that stain out. Magical take care of that.
Yeah. You can't get best semen out of your dress. Well, we got the thing. You're in magical laundry.
So, hey, what's your name? Valen.
Valen. Whatever.
You know,
you can call me Val. You know, we're friends.
Yeah, Val. You know anywhere we could get, some kind of device to disable a ship? Maybe from the inside.
Gosh, I was really concentrating on making Stimmy's character sheet. Let me think about that.
Anything else? Let's see. Charges.
Maybe polearm, long arm, polearm proficiency, long arm proficiency.
Here's a degeneration grenade. They create powerful degeneration waves that affect creatures on the subatomic level. Creatures caught in an explosion of a degen grenade attempt a fortitude save. As their cells begin to collapse, and on a failure, the creature takes 5d6 fire damage at the beginning of each of their turns and is fatigued. It's a 40,000 credits per grenade.
Jesus.
When I'm a high enough level, I can make those for free on GAC.
Wild. Here's a dye grenade. We can just color them. Joke's on you guys.
Anywhere. Not with pink,
Joke's on you guys.
idiots.
Not with color.
Everyone will think you're standing for trans rights when really you're a racist.
Okay.
God,
Let's see.
Can I don't really know how spell preparing works in this system. I don't know. Can I like switch out spells and stuff? I have no idea.
I thought that was something you could do like every level.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe.
Here.
You know, maybe that's the move. Is just go on. Like, you don't necessarily need to be an engineer. Sit there and just weld off an engine. You
Holy
know?
shit, dude. Here's an $85,000 grenade called the Mutation Bomb. Succeed in a fortitude save or gain a random mutation from the mutation critical hit above.
Let's see, Mystic.
Just like looking at like the level 20 grenades.
It says from the thing above, I don't see any. Oh, it must be from the source, I see. What is DA? Devastation Arc, Dominion's End. Devastation Arc, Dominion's End.
The most expensive grenade seems to be about $250,000, or million credits. It does 4d12, and it staggers, and it's non-lethal.
Dominion's End. I want to see this fucking mutation table.
Oh, spells? Nope. Fuck, I don't know.
Filtration charge. Chemical agents that are corrosive.
I mean, you're looking to permanently disable the ship?
I mean, enough to make them handicapped.
Not necessarily
Or
permanently.
slow them.
Temporarily would work too.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get into the engine room and try to hack in and overload the power core, but you'd have to have a pretty high.
See, that's the problem.
That's the thing.
Yeah. That's why we were
You want to be able
thinking,
to just blow something up.
Yeah, like just put something on one of the engines so that if they do chase us, they're significantly slowed and we can get away. You know.
There is an EMP, but it's not very powerful.
No. Well, my thought was just get one of these breaching charges, put it on one of their engines, then blow it if we needed to.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't really say. Here, Havoc charge is a shockwave. White hot heat. damage to structures. Well, the thing is, if you're trying to melt like an engine, those things are meant to handle a lot of heat, I would imagine.
Yeah, you'd need something like jet fuel to melt that.
But the infiltration charge is fast-acting chemicals to corrode. I think that's the way to go. And corroded, that might do some damage.
I'll get
sense.
you.
Yeah, maybe.
Just you wait.
So your demolitions require an engine. Oh, even demolitions require an engineer check.
Damn it.
Holy shit.
Let's see. What's my engineering plus
We could
5?
just go into their ship and
Yeah.
shoot a bunch at their core with our
I
handguns.
think that might just be half.
I mean, yeah,
Oh,
we
wait,
can't
wait,
do
wait,
that
wait,
silently, but
Wait.
wait.
Can we borrow that dinosaur?
Oh, that's right.
You want to borrow early 3? How are
Well,
you?
Borrow implies we're going to return them. We're not returning them.
Yeah,
I'm
it's true.
afraid that it is quite precious to Lorcan.
Well, what if we tell them about the... Oh, I don't know. Maybe that won't work. Because how funny would it be if we snuck that we knocked the dinosaur out and put him on the enemy ship,
Yeah.
and then like when they go to take off, he like wakes up. Fucking
Yeah, that
starts
sounds like
going-
that sounds boring.
Just goes ape shit. Imagine being in that fucking transport thing and there's a fucking dinosaur rampage. That'd be awesome.
What the fuck?
Damn, yeah. I think the
don't
problem is
know.
that we just don't have a tech guy like that. Like being GAC is really useful in our other campaign.
Yeah,
I feel like-
I'm. There's not really like a key item that I'm finding in here that's going to be like that'll take out the ship or
Yeah,
that'll take out
yeah.
the.
Yeah.
the
I feel like
at
it's
best-
possible that there's a spell that I could have that might help us, but I don't. Whatever it is, I don't have it.
At best, there's those breaching charges for us to maybe get inside the command center, and that's the best I can come up with right now is a breaching
Well, I
charge to
can
get
kick
in.
down any door. I have a plus like 11 in or 12 in athletics, so
You've been rolling so well.
that's right.
You guys
That's
have
very
been
true.
hot fire.
I've been real bad
Um,
tonight.
You did roll 2 crits in a row.
That's gonna be it. There's no way to
Yep.
get another.
Man.
I hope
Look at
you
that.
liked them.
Oh, that hurts.
I don't know.
Or we
I'm
could
kind
just
of
say,
out of
"Fuck them
ideas.
androids."
Well, okay, and I can provide like fire from like up on the cliff. Like that's a pretty cool like sniping spot. I've got a long
Yeah.
arm.
What's shrapnel's stealth?
Oh, could I find like can I find like
Uh,
a stealth tent or something?
My stealth is plus 6.
I got a 9, so I'm okay.
What would that be? Like an item? Like
Yeah, there's like
got-
active camouflage items, I think.
Or-
It might be
or-
a armor or
Hmm.
something.
We might not be able to pass ourselves as humans, but we could probably pass ourselves as the other aliens.
Or androids, maybe.
Well, androids too. But the thing is, like, the androids aren't allowed to walk around, right?
Yeah,
But
true.
if we make ourselves the dumb aliens, then when one of their officers walks over and goes, "What the fuck you doing here?" You just say, I'm dumb. I didn't realize I was meant to be here, sir." You know, and then they yell at you, and then you go where they think you should be.
Or
you
you
know.
stab them in the throat.
Yeah, or then you look around and make sure there's no one else around, and then you kill them. Then you realize they have an AC of 27, and you can only hit them every other turn.
Yeah.
oh shit. There's a magic item called the Amulet of Camouflage.
Well, can you afford it?
Yeah, I can absolutely afford it.
Oh, really? Damn.
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
This modest amulet, it's level 3, projects a simple pattern of your outer layers of armor, clothing, and equipment, which helps you blend into the background. When in an environment with a maximum distance at which perception checks can be attempted, rolls to see at which range other creatures can attempt perception checks against you are rolled twice, and the lower result applies. See Chapter 11 for more information about the perception ranges of different environments. It's not powerful enough to make you invisible or grant a bonus to stealth checks. That's a pretty decent one to have if you're like sniping someone. Be like, make people be bad at looking at you from range.
Yeah. Your environment max distance perception attempted.
So it's Chapter 11, a core rulebook. It's a core.
Oh, I'm guessing that's like so if you're like in heavy smoke, you can only see like 5 feet in front of you or whatever. It's having that, but if it's a clear day, then they can. It's not really going to do anything, I think. But maybe I'm wrong.
Stimmy, we need you to puff tough.
What?
Need you
do
to
mean?
smoke out the whole base, Stimmy.
Smokes out the base.
Yeah, it's like it's a clear day. We need some cloud cover, Stimmy.
That's not a terrible idea. Can you get everyone
Give us
high? That'd be
Give us some
great.
cloud cover.
Need some sort of like gas weapon.
Oh man, that'd be awesome. We fucking knocked everyone in the camp out. That would be the brilliant move. We like pumped in a bunch of like, I don't know, knockout gas. Knockout gas a thing?
So stealth and detection. In general, the maximum distance in desert terrain at which a character can succeed at a perception check is 6d6 by 20. What's that? Like, how do you roll? That's 66 by 20. It's a good average 66 roll. So 15 times 20.
Not bad. I was looking at
300,
traps,
300
but
feet.
most of them are very expensive.
And this is like what? This is hill and mountain terrain, right?
Yeah, it's like snow. It's snowy, right?
It's cold and mountainous.
So
Not as
as
cold as
a
the other
guideline,
place, but still cold.
Yeah.
as a guideline, the maximum distance in mountain terrain at which a creature can succeed at a perception check to detect the presence of others is 4d10 by 10. Times 10, 4d10.
Artifacts or magical items that are so powerful they transcend laws of other magic items. I didn't know that
210 feet.
know that was a thing.
I think I can snipe at 250 feet. So in a sense, like in the mountains, like that necklace would help actually.
Yeah.
The perception checks. But I imagine if I'm shooting, that helps. I don't know.
It kind of gives away where you're at once you're being
Yeah,
shot at.
But I think you still would have to do a perception check to
Locate you?
to locate.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I don't think my weapon does a It's not like a laser weapon.
I mean, at the very least, we should buy rations and then stake them out for a day, at the very least, and then maybe see when when they have all the androids not work, if they ever have a period where the androids are all resting,
or the humans are all resting.
Well, I mostly care about the androids, so that way we can sneak them out without having to fight them, because that's always a possibility, right?
Fighting the androids?
No. Get the androids out without fighting at all.
Right. Which is why I thought the humans sleeping might be a better time.
Well, I think there's always going to be a human awake, right?
Yeah, but there might be fewer, maybe.
Yeah, but if they have my worry is that they make a group of androids work around the clock.
Yeah, right.
I'm almost certain about that. That'll be the hard part, because then when they go to swap them out, they're gonna be like, "Where did these other ones go?" You know, like, and then we didn't really rescue all of them, did we?
Oh shit! I can buy a flash suppressor and a silencer for my gun.
Can your gun handle all those mods?
It says you can combine a flash suppressor and silencer together by paying the combined price of both accessories and their benefits stack.
That's
I would
good.
like to take this opportunity to reintroduce you to Stimmy Joner,
Where?
Gnome Cyberborn
Come on
Envoy.
down.
He's an envoy, of course he is.
Cyberborn Envoy.
Oh yeah.
He's all
Is,
talk and no play.
Timmy, you're
Envoy,
so
is that
cool.
like a
And-
melee class or?
They're like a spellcaster, aren't they?
Yeah, they're about as
Like a
close to a
bard.
bard. Yeah,
okay.
They're a buff debuff class. Yeah. So there you go, Stimmy Joner. Whatever you guys choose to do about these slavers, probably not going to happen tonight.
Yeah, that's what
You
I was
guys
thinking.
you guys have got some homework to do about how you think you might. I know, and I realize we're going to be switching back to our regular
I
characters
was
next
say
week.
I procrastinate, so that shit ain't getting done.
Well,
Yeah.
here's the good news. We'll be playing our other characters, and we might come up with a great idea to deal with this.
Yeah, because at some point someone's going to be out, and maybe you'll even have the fucking what's his name?
Sam?
Not Sam, but
The other robot mechanic guy,
yeah, this
whatever his
guy.
name was. I can't remember him.
Mm,
Been sleeping
Cassie?
on our ship the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Cassie? Cassie?
I like to think he got really badly hurt, but he was just in like a coma on the sofa, and like, you know, just there, kind of on life support. And then he wakes up. He's like, "Huh, "What the hell?"
Huh?
That's right. You were shot. We made love to you like you requested.
So thirsty.
You shouldn't be. We kept peeing in your mouth as you requested.
Yeah, and look, we brought on some new cheeks to clap in the form of Stimmy Joner.
That was some small cheeks.
They might be small, but they clap real good.
I like to suck on his hand. It's great time.
Very, very sharp claps. Very flappy claps because he's an old man.
Flappy claps.
Oh, too much smoke.
That
No,
should be his
it's-
name. Flappy claps.
Flappy.
Yeah. So when you join our crew, you earn a new name, and your new name is Flappy Claps.
We
We'll just
literally will not call you by anything else.
Come on, flappy claps.
Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
add
write that in
that
my
as
notes.
the
I remember.
nickname here. Flappy claps.
Everyone's nickname is based on how they perform in bed. Mine's Hansy.
Okay, yeah, that tracks.
It's the little the AKA like sort of like Callius, quote nickname Vertog.
Shrapnel Moist Master.
Yeah, there you go.
So wait, what is Callius's bedroom name?
I don't know.
Remember,
That's it. I don't know.
It's
Starfish.
I gotta plug my phone in.
see,
Starfish.
I gotta plug my phone, and that's her nickname.
your ability to dirty talk without using your mouth has got to be pretty.
You haven't seen
Pretty
where those
useful.
eye tentacles have been.
Oh no.
Let's just say she's gotten pink eye directly from the source.
Yikes.
That's what
Okay.
those are, right? They're like eyes.
No, they're like more
Um,
like.
They're like extra sensory, like
Oh.
antenna sort of.
I thought they were eyes. I thought they were like extra eyes.
They make them real big and bulky in Hero Forge. They're supposed to be
Yeah.
like really like slender and
And
Oh.
then yeah.
And but like that shit would never 3D print, so I know why they do that.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, well, thanks for playing, guys. Sorry we
Oh,
didn't
it
get
was
into
super
more
fun.
space Nazi killing.
Oh,
But
Callius Eiffel Tower, Bertog.
I enjoyed this.
Eiffel Tower. That's a good one. There you go.
I learned that I really like Gak. I like having the tech skills.
Yeah. You don't appreciate them until you don't have them.
Yeah. Yeah, I like being a skill junkie. I think that's generally where my favorite classes are to be.
a jack of all trades.
Yeah,
Someone who can-
master of none, baby.
I would
Phil-
love to rain, a little sniper fire down on a camp. That would be really fun.
Yeah, if you have a sniper among you. Does anybody have sniper as a skill in this game?
I think Sarja does.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Sarge-
Sartre does,
yeah.
but
Sartre,
like
yeah.
of these prequel characters. Does
No.
anybody
I have a sniper rifle. I don't know if I have the sniper skill. Do I?
Well, if you're an
I can, like,
operative,
take-
it was one of the
I can
options,
take
right?
aim.
You have if you take the sniper like optional thing, but it if you do that, you don't get trick attack.
Yeah, I didn't take the optional. I took where did my sheet go? I took
And then I think there's also a feat you can take to be proficient in it or whatever.
class features, memory weaver. So I can make like bluff checks and get skill focus feat, and when I take damage, I can make someone think that they're my good friend, and they'll hopefully stop attacking me.
Oh, hi, it's you.
Hey,
You must
stop
die.
that!
What are
Remember?
you doing here?
Yeah, that one sounds nice.
Okay, well, I'm gonna play just one more CRC
One more round.
and then I'm totally gonna go to bed.
You are.
All right. Happy Thursday. We'll see you guys next week.